Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and this is the Bargains by Belle auction. Now, I know for some people it may be the end of the week, but for me, my channel, the Ballerinas and Ballerinos, it is the beginning of our auction week. Our auction week is Friday, Monday, and Tuesday. So you have 3 auctions where you can combine your purchases. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, I pack your boxes, weigh them, and send out your invoices. So that's how this works. And before I start saying hello to a few people, I want to break the news, although really it's happy news, that Laurie won't be here tonight. Oh, but it's happy news because Laurie has gone to Texas to visit her only grandbaby, her dear daughter Nikki, and Nikki's husband Josh. So therefore, she is having a great time. I've been Discord messaging with her at least once per day just to check on her. She's been uploading the cutest little photos, a sweet little read. She is having a great time. She tells the story that when her daughter, son-in-law, and grandbaby visit, because both sets of grandparents live in Louisiana, as do all the aunts and uncles and cousins, she just gets to see him for a fraction of an evening. Whereas when she goes there, she can see him every morning, afternoon, evening, all day, all the time. And so she just gets more time by making the long travel. And of course, her adult son Tyler went with her to help her drive at her age. So, nice little family vacation. But what I decided to do is give somebody new a chance. You know, Laurie's always saying, we're looking for mods. If anybody wants to try modding, even just once, see how you like it. Well, I started thinking, who's new that might appreciate a chance to see if they like co-hosting. So I looked through who was in my chat, looked through the names in blue, looked through the names in green, looked through the names in white, and I found somebody sweet. I found somebody kind. I found somebody Southern who is going to co host just for tonight, and we'll give her a chance to let herself be made known. So let me have her join the screen. Welcome, Kelly K. Hi, Miss Kelly.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for having me, Belle. I appreciate it. Hello,
Oh,
everybody in chat.
it's my pleasure. And how are you doing?
I am doing great.
I'm so
Doing
glad.
great.
For those of you who don't know, you may see Special K Sales 70 in green in the chat. That is Kelly K. So her name on the screen is a little bit different than her name in the chat. But it's the same person. And Kelly Kate is recently opened up her opportunities. She's begun guest selling every now and then. She's going to try to co host this one time, see if she might like this. Although, don't get any ideas, everybody. Laurie's coming back. But we just needed somebody to fill in for tonight. And I love to give new people the opportunity because I remember what it was like when I was first starting out. So, y'all all welcome Kelly K with a warm Southern hospitality. Southern Belle Nola, welcome. And Kelly K, tell everybody where you're going to be a guest seller this week.
This week, Wednesday the 19th. Yes, Wednesday the 19th. I'm going to be on with Lisa's New Adventure at
Yay.
6 p.m.
And that's
And
6
so far,
p.m.
that's the
Eastern,
only option
right?
this week.
6
I'm
p.m.
sorry,
Eastern, right?
6 p.m. Eastern. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So most of the time we give times in Central because I'm in Central and you're in Central. Wouldn't you like to be in Central too? No, I'm sorry. Um, so I didn't want to confuse any of my viewers who are used to hearing everything in Central. So 6
Yes, ma'am.
Eastern, 5 Central. And so if y'all want to see Pretty Miss Kelly, see her items, see what she sells and how she sells, then on Wednesday, y'all go over to Lisa's channel and show her support. Make sure you say, oh, I saw you on Southern Belle Nola. So let me tell everybody how this is going to work. But first, let me go up to the top and we will welcome some people. And if you're not familiar with Kelly, then I'll be glad to introduce you. First, we have Janice, who's going to be running my chat today. Kelly, you know Janice, right?
Yes, hello,
Mhm.
Janice. How are you?
And here's somebody else you know, Crochet Queen Kathy.
Hi, Miss CQ Kathy. I hope you're feeling well.
Let me introduce you to one of my behind the scenes mod who is going to be in the chat a lot tonight. This is Amy Hoosier Diver. You can tell what state she's from by Hoosier in her name. Amy is making the list and checking it twice. Amy's been a mod of mine for a long time. You usually don't see her because she works behind the scenes reading the list to me so I can type up your invoices, helping me separate the hamper into everybody's individual bins. But with Laurie out of town, she's going to be making the list and checking it twice. So if you need to double check that she has your order and the exact one you want, or you want to add to it, Miss Amy is the person you will call out to in the chat. So Amy, meet Kelly. Kelly, meet Amy.
Hi, Amy. Well, it's good to see you.
Here's another
And
new
thank you for
person.
all that you do.
Mm-hmm. Here's another new person to my auction, and you can tell everybody will be meeting her tonight because she says, "Hi, Belle, I made it." Here's Miss Kim Julius. Welcome, Kim. I'm so glad you finally found my channel, sweetheart.
Hello,
Kelly, meet
Kim.
Kim.
Hi, how are you? Welcome.
And next we have Jennifer Chesney. Jennifer, this is Kelly. Kelly, meet Jennifer.
Hello, Jennifer. Welcome.
Let's see if I missed anybody. Oh, here is Kathy Dubrick. Do you know
Hi,
Kathy?
Kathy.
Okay,
I've
good,
seen
good,
her
good.
in the chats. I sure have.
I thought you had. All right, let's see if there's anybody else that I missed. Okay, well, while a few more people join, and it's okay to go ahead and click the thumbs up. It's not too early now. Let me tell everybody how this is going to work. So, if you've never bought anything from me before on my channel or when I've guest sold on other channels, then send me a registration email. My email is at the corner of the screen. And just let me know your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and if you have payment preferences or shipping preferences. Then you can bid in the chat. The way you bid in my chat is with numbers. That way, I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be billed on your invoice. I want to let everybody know that all sales are final. You are obligated to pay for absolutely everything that you bid on. I do not cancel any invoices at all, ever. All items are as is, and you have to pay for everything you bid on. I also want to let you know that there are two payment options. You can choose from Zelle or PayPal. Zelle is my preferred method of payment because there are absolutely no fees and it's guaranteed by the banking system. PayPal has big fees, but I, of course, do offer to let people pay on PayPal because PayPal is the system by which I make your invoices. PayPal is also how I can accept your bank cards, debit cards, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and even Venmo and a few others I've not heard of. That way, I never see your card numbers. Hi, treasure scavengers. The method
Hello,
of
treasure
shipping
scavengers.
The method of shipping that I use is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS in order to get the lowest, deepest discounted rate. Those discounted rates are based on three criteria: the weight of the package, the dimensions of the package, and the distance from your zip code to mine. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. That's why my channel name is Southern Belle NOLA. NOLA standing for New Orleans, Louisiana. And if you have any other questions about bidding, payments, or shipping, you're more than welcome to ask them in the chat, and my moderators should be able to answer them. One other thing that's a little different about my channel rather than other channels is because I operate on a policy of Southern hospitality, I have no bidding increments. You can bid what you want to here. And we're going to get started, Kelly. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready. I
Okay,
don't
well,
know. I should have practiced, but it doesn't sound as good. It wouldn't sound as good as when Lori says it. So I will just leave her tagline to her. But
well,
let the
it
good
was
times roll.
my tagline first. So even though she started saying it, you can go back years and realize that for over 2 years, I've been saying it. It just sounds better from her, but I'm still going to say it if you don't mind, which
Yes,
is
ma'am.
laissez
By
les
all
bons
means.
jours rouler, which means let the good times roll, roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll on and on and on. And we're going to get this auction started with a fun early bird round that we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And during this round, every item will start at only $1. And we'll have one of these $1 rounds at the top of every single hour. There's Lady Braven. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey,
And
Lady Braven, welcome.
This is my co-host for just tonight, Miss Kelly Kay. I know you know Lady Braven. So here we are with our first round of Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And is it something fancy? No. This is an everyday item that can make your life easier, my life easier. What is it? Multi-packs of paper plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Kelly, you ever use paper plates?
Oh my, every day, every day.
They're like a single woman's best friend, right?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And it saves on dishwashing liquid.
Absolutely. So let me tell you how this works. The ones on the back shelf are your big luncheon size. The ones on the bottom shelf are your dessert or snack size.
All
And
right. We have
I
Kim
do
in at
have,
one.
okay, thank you so much. So who wants to bid it up? Bid it up, 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 bid it up. And you are allowed to buy multiples even in our $1 round. Because sometimes, especially if you're having a birthday party, don't you sometimes need multiple packages just to be on the safe side?
Janice is counting it down. We're going once, going
I
twice.
know
Fair
we're moving quick
warning.
tonight. We're moving quick tonight.
Yes.
Janice must not be used to me talking so long at the beginning, but it's fun to talk to somebody new. We missed Laurie, but Laurie will be back. Okay, we are sold to Miss Kim. Kelly was breaking up just a little bit. She was asking what colors and quantities. And then we'll see if anybody wants second to pick. Just one package of the purple plates, okay? Amy's going to get that notated. Let me put one of those in the sold bin for you. Okay.
Thank you, Kim.
Anybody else?
Anyone else?
I do want to let you know that this one is also purple. This one I hope doesn't look black. It is royal blue. Down here we have black, we have aqua, which people up north for some reason call this Tiffany blue. And this little one says happy birthday. Great for cake.
That Tiffany blue that you called it, and that speckled happy birthday there one, they match well together.
They do. And really, there's a little bit of a dot of this in this one as well. A lot of these
I
would
see.
coordinate if you wanted to.
Yes, I see it now that you pointed it out. But that white, the just jumped out at me when you held it up there.
Okay, anybody else before I clear this off and we get the auction started? Get the auction started on a Saturday night. Okay, anybody else? Last call. I know that when I scrape these to the side, that's usually when somebody says, wait, wait, wait. So I want to remind everybody to make sure you're on live chat, not top chat, because that top chat will deceive you into thinking your chat's at the top. And y'all go ahead and click the thumbs up. Hopefully, with 12 watching, I already have 12 thumbs up, although I had a couple few before we started. All right, let me move these to the side, and all of this will still be available on the replay.
Yes,
All right.
everyone remembered to make sure you're in live chat, like Belle said. That way we know that you're seeing things in real time.
Okay, next I have these fancy coin purses. These are made of a very high quality, fancy damask material. They have a zipper closure and they have a tassel. Janice, these are going to be $5 starting bid. Also, something that really amazes me about these is if you look at it from this angle, it looks floral. But if you look at it from this angle, do you see the golden parts come out and there are leaves on it? Here, it's just kind of plain, but here, look how the leaves sparkle.
Wow.
So I have this in red. I also have this in magenta. Now, I'm going to put these next to each other. I know it's hard to see on screen. This one is red. It's like a tomatoey red. This one is magenta, kind of like a Barbie type color. And once again, you can kind of see from one angle, it looks floral. Then from this angle, look how the gold comes out. Like one of
Beautiful.
those pictures where you see something different back in the 90s. But I'm kind of dating myself as being old now. All right, here's one that's out of the package so you can better see the beautiful material. Let me also open it so you can see these are lined. So here's this one. Then I've got some other colors. Here's one in light pink with some sage greens and some gold. And it has a pink tassel. Here is a different pattern in the pink. This one is pink and white, very demure. If you like sage green, here's the sage green one. It has a pink tassel. And lastly, if you like turquoise, look at this beauty in turquoise. Once
These are
again,
absolutely lovely.
thank you. It always surprises me how from some angles you see the flowers and some angles you see the gold work. This one has a blue tassel. See if I can
Beautiful.
scoot them all on. So $5 for choice. Now, if you're wondering, will a gift card fit? Because I've had some smaller ones. Here's a gift card and here's the size. So more than a gift card will fit. Way, way larger objects than a gift card will fit in these because they're a nice, big, big, big size. Truly a coin purse, not just a little gifting pouch.
Kathy would like to know if they have two zippers or just how many zippers they have.
They each have one zipper. Here's the one zipper. The zipper has this fabulous tassel on it. Here's the inside of this one. This one has a white inside. So everyone has one long, secure zipper with an ornamental tassel.
These would be also great for overnight. And you need to take your medicine or something like that just for a single overnight trip without having to take a whole big travel bag packet full of your bathroom necessities or anything like that. These would be great. We have Kathy
I also want to
in
show
at
you
5.
that also want to show you that the pattern on each one is a little different. So if you're a person that wants to pick the pattern, then just let me know when you choose a color and you can pick, right or left or whatever. Because I was just trying to show you what one of each color looks like. In addition to medicines, this would be a great way of camouflaging those women's items we have to carry in our purse because nothing is more embarrassing than you open it up and we see a feminine product from that time. This would be a great way. Nobody would think that was in one of these fancy bags with tassels.
We're going once, and Janice has going twice to Kathy. Fair
Thank you
warning.
for subscribing, Samara. Kathy, Kelly, did we welcome Samara?
Hi, Samira. No, I did. I was going to. I didn't.
Mhm.
Didn't want to interrupt you. Welcome, Samira. It's good to see you here. Thank you for subscribing. Please hit the thumbs up and have fun tonight. All
Okay,
right. Looks
we
like
are
Kathy wants the
sold.
blue one.
Okay,
Yeah, we're
and the
sold to
blues.
Kathy, and she would like the blue one.
All right, the blue is one
Beautiful.
and done. Thank you so much. Any other colors? All right, let's see if anybody else wants the remaining colors. We have red, magenta, magenta with blue and gold. We have pink and sage green, pink and white, and sage green with pink. Oh, thank you, Amy. I appreciate you.
Those would also be lovely gifts for preteens when they, because they're always embarrassed when
Right.
they get their
Yes.
visitor for the first time and don't want their friends at school and stuff and to hide their feminine products, like you said, it's perfect. And preteens and teenagers would just love these.
Okay. Last call on this.
It was sold
And
to
for,
Kathy. Oh, I'm sorry.
yes. And for those of you who enjoyed our $1 Bell's Bargain Bonanza round, we have one at the top of every hour. So it'll just be a little over 30 minutes before we get to the next one, right, Kelly?
That's right. Bell's Bargain Bonanza is at the top of the hour, of every hour. And she also has behind the scenes uh, all the time sale of mystery charms. You can get 10 mystery charms for $5, and that could be 10 single charms, or you could get duplicates.
Janice, the next item will be $5 starting bid. It's a choice of brushes. So let me take y'all through the options. First, by Conair. Look how sparkly and beautiful this one is. This is going to be your first option. So if you like this style brush, next, if you like a round brush, this one's by a company called Belle. And once I show the brushes, Kelly might be able to help us. I believe Kelly was a former hairdresser. Is that correct?
That is correct. I was for
And
20
here's the
for
next one.
20
It
years.
it's called a styling brush. And then last, look how wide this is. I believe this is called a paddle brush. Is that correct, Kelly?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It sure is, and those are good for tangles, getting tangles out. Um, yeah,
Oh, and I have
every
one
one of
more.
those are good. And round, uh, you were, I was reading your mind.
This one is another round brush. This one says professional. So, and I do have two of the round brush by Belle.
And Belle, are the centers of those on those round brushes are they metal, aluminum? Because they are.
How would I know? How would I know?
Just you can kind of tap on it and see if it's plastic or maybe aluminum or metal or something to that effect.
It
Well, the
this
reason
one
I
is
ask
metal. It's
it
like a
heats up.
blue metal.
Yeah. Well, the reason I
Mhm,
was going to mention that is a lot of people want to always get that salon blowout look,
mhm.
and the reason that they get those in the salon is because that barrel on that brush actually heats up to help straighten the hair out smooth. That's
Oh,
a little secret that hairdressers don't always tell you, or sometimes they will share it with you to get you to buy the proper brush to do your blowouts if you blow out straight. So
Well, that is a fantastic tip. So these two are indeed metal, and these two are acrylic or
Yes.
plastic. And we are sold to Kim. So let's see which one or ones. I do have two of this one. Everything else is a one and done. So that's my total quantity. Let's see which one or ones Miss Kim wants. So glad you're here tonight, Kim. I'm delighted you found my channel and subscribed. I wonder what she'll choose.
I'm just now noticing those are Belle round brushes.
They are. They are. And when you worked as a salon, were you a person who did the blowout, or were you a person who did the coloring or the cutting? Um,
Yeah, I did perms, haircuts, color. I did everything.
you did everything. So
Blowouts.
you were personally doing some
Yes,
of these
yes,
blowouts
ma'am.
you
Yes,
talked about.
ma'am.
Okay. All right.
I was a
She's going to
full-blown
go for the
cosmetologist.
Con Air. Oh, fancy, fancy. Okay, the first one and the last one.
And the
So I
last one, the
believe
paddle
it's
brush.
these
Okay.
two.
Great choices.
Okay. Anybody else?
Thank
We've got
you,
some
ma'am.
round brushes and a styling brush left. Always good to have a spare brush for travel or for your purse.
Most definitely.
All right, last call on me.
I
Okay,
definitely recommend if you're watching the playback to take a chance on those metal barrel round brushes if you like to have those nice straight blowout.
next, Janice, $3 starting bid for choice. I'm going to have some perfume. Now, Kelly, I don't know if you have seen the price of perfume just skyrocket. You know, in the olden days, and by olden days, I mean before the quarantine, when you went to your local Dillard's, Macy's, Saks Fifth Avenue, there were little perfume squirter girls who would compete for your time and attention and just squirt all the fragrances for you to smell. But now, with people still social distancing and not bothering the customers, it's hard to find what the new scents smell like, isn't it? So I have these small size atomizers, and these are all going to be couture brands. They all have a small little push spray to them, and these are going to be $3.
Lady
Okay,
Braven, the
so
secret is to just keep it moving. Keep it moving.
ooh,
When you stop and
but
try to
you
go
know, if
back
we
or
could all
anything
do
like
our
that, just
hair
keep it moving.
as oh, that's a good tip. But you know, if we could all do our hair as well as a hairdresser, we just all do our hair at home. So, you know, sometimes you've got to decide just to let the professionals handle it. Okay, so Janice, these are going to be $3 for choice. So let me take y'all through the brands and scents that I have. The first one is Gucci. It is Gucci Flora, and it smells like gorgeous orchid. Now, it's not me saying that, it's the packaging saying that. And let's look at the notes. The notes are vanilla, duo, vanilla orchid, and uh, ozonic
Ozonic.
accord. I don't even know what ozonic accord means, but I think we know vanilla and vanilla orchid. So that's going to be the first one. Here is the
I
second
understand,
one.
lady.
This one is by Yves Saint Laurent. It is Black Opium. And this little part doesn't open, but you can see it's in there. Some of them open so you can read them, and some don't. Here's one for men by Paco Rabanne. Put it in the bag. Ooh, here's another one for men. This one is by Givenchy, and it's called Gentleman Society. Sent as a signature, a wild narcissus flower, enhanced with a deep woody accord.
I bet that smells wonderful.
Next, also by Paco Rabanne. This one's called Fame. And the notes in this one are jasmine and hypnotic incense and musk. Okay, next by Flower Bomb, we have Tiger Lily Eau de Parfum. Looking for $3. Next, here is a classic Chloe. Here's another Flower Bomb, and this one just says Flower Bomb L'Eau de Parfum. All right, next, here's another Yves Saint Laurent. This one is, does it have a name? It's so reflective, it makes it hard to read.
Yeah, it's silver. Want to put a little glare on it. Maybe just read it to us and tell us.
Well, I am trying to see it.
At that angle, there you go. Eau de Parfum Intense.
Okay, thank you, Miss Kelly.
That angle you had was just right. Looks like we've got Lady Raven in at 3, and then Amy's in at 310.
And here's the very last one. It's called Délice de Cartier. So if you like Cartier, here is Délice de Cartier.
Miss Janice is starting to count down. It's going once.
And here's what this one smells like. It smells like delicious and impertinent. Sicilian bergamot, iced cherry, pink pepper, floral and feminine, jasmine, violet, freesia, voluptuous and sensual. Oh my, attention husband. White sandalwood, amber, tonka bean.
Wow.
So I love the ones that have the description inside. So this is
Yes.
Délice de Cartier. And
We're gonna get it done.
with couture perfume being hundreds of dollars, to get a chance to smell it in a small atomizer can be a great way of saving money, because sometimes you just get so tired of those big bottles, Kelly, or sometimes you don't realize you don't really like it until you've tried it. So if just by trying it can save you a few $100s, why not? These are also a great size for your purse, don't you think?
Yes, ma'am. We have Lady Raven in at 325, and then Amy is back in at 326, and we
I'll
have
tell
Lady
you,
Raven out.
when I am running around in the summer, you can put all the deodorant on you want to, but sometimes you need a scent to cover it up. So even if you've stopped sweating, sometimes you just need a scent to distract from it. So I will freshen my scent with one of these little atomizers in my purse just while I'm running errands. Because when you're sitting at that stoplight, that's a great time to refresh your scent. It's dangerous to put
Um,
on makeup, but it's not dangerous to just squirt a little eau de parfum on your wrist.
Janice, you have it listed as sold, but Kim was in at 3:30. I didn't get a chance to mention that out, and Amy's in at 3:31.
Well, Kelly, with the rules of Southern hospitality, we just let people keep bidding until everybody is out.
Okay, I just was
So,
she had listed it sold to Amy.
well, she will delete that until we
Yes,
finish
ma'am.
with everybody bidding. But here, because of Southern hospitality, we don't have any sniping. We just let people bid until everybody's done.
Yes, ma'am. All right, we have Kim out. Kim.
All right, let's see who's still in. I think Amy is
Amy
still
is the high bid at 3:31.
okay. Well, we can try
Anyone
to count
else?
it down again. I'm so glad you like the small sizes that I can offer at these affordable rates of these couture perfumes. I'm sure y'all
All
have heard
right.
of a lot of
That
these brands.
Janice is listed that sold to Amy for 3:31.
Okay, well, let's see.
Amy, which one or ones would you like to pick tonight?
And if y'all aren't already subscribed to Amy Who's Your Diver, she's got a great YouTube channel. She also hand makes jewelry with glass and stones and operates an Etsy shop. So y'all check her out.
Oh, awesome. Amy would like the flower bomb. You want the tiger lily flower bomb or the regular flower bomb? And then she wants the Gucci.
Okay. And Samira, if you want to bid, you need to bid in numbers. But before you can bid in numbers, what does she need to do, Kelly?
She needs to put
Send a
bid
registration
in
email.
chat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have Gucci. And did we decide which flower bomb?
Yeah, that's I was trying to watch to see if she'd
Okay.
yes, that is true, Samir. Kim would be next. Uh, and then we will get right with you, Samira, because Kim was
Oh,
in the
great.
Kim was bidding with Amy, so Kim has second choice.
Okay. I think Amy is still bidding. Let's see. She wanted to know the notes on which two. I think it was Fame and Cartier. All right. Here's the one for Cartier. It is delicious and impertinent Sicilian bergamot, ice cherry, pink pepper, floral and feminine, jasmine, violet, freesia, voluptuous and sensual, white sandalwood, amber, and tonka bean. So that's this one. And I think she said fame as well. Let me see if it lists it. Here we go. So the notes here are jasmine, hypnotic incense, and musk. Jasmine, incense, and musk. So let's
Nice.
let her finish picking before we go to the next person. And then when she's picked and she said she's done, then we go to the next person who is Miss Kim Julius. And on my channel, mods get to bid as well. So every now and then, the mods will actually bid. All right, let's see what she decided about Fame and Cartier. And there's never any pressure to buy. You can always pass. And to everybody in the chat, it's perfectly fine just to watch, chat, have fun. Think of it like QVC or HSN, except that you get to chat and make friends.
Okay, Amy would also like the Fame and the Cartier,
Okay.
and she is done. So, Miss
Okay.
Kim, is there anything up there you would be interested in?
Yes, you're next. I do not. Every cent is one and done. But in the future, I can try to get some multiples. It's just hard to know what scents people will like. We still have Chloe, Yves Saint Laurent, Flower Bomb, Paco Rabanne, Givenchy, and another Yves Saint. All right. Anybody else for any of the 6 scents that are left? This is why I always encourage y'all
And
to
Kim is
bid it
gonna
up so you
pass,
don't miss
and
out.
if Zamira is still here, she can, which one was the one you were interested in, hon?
Samara, did you send a registration email so I know how to reach you and where to send an invoice and where to send the items you win? That's the most important thing, right, Kelly? Because we need to
Yes,
be able to
ma'am. Yes,
reach
ma'am.
the people that
And
buy items.
Belle's, your register, just send all your information to drama@history.org. She needs your Facebook name, your real name, your mailing address, and your PayPal information. And anything else
Okay,
that I'm leaving out?
that's good. Although I do also accept Zelle. All right, last call. I'm about to clear these aside then. These will be available for those on the replay. And thank y'all for leaving me 3 men's and 3 women's. That always helps. Sometimes we get like a clean sweep of the women's. I'm left with only men's. So I appreciate y'all working it out that way. I couldn't have planned it better, right, Kelly?
Yes, those would be great little to put on gifts. I know that even though the small things, but like on Christmas gifts, to use those as name tag cards, I think that might be a great idea.
Okay, next item is going to be $2. Now, it was originally $5, but here at Bargains by Belle, I don't sell things for full price. I have to admit, I've been sitting here just playing with it. If you like a fidget, if you like something that moves, look how fun and cute this is. So you can twist it from side to side, or you can push it back and forth like this if you don't want to move the whole thing. I think these are just darling. So here's the first one. It is pink and glitter. Next, this one is orange and glitter. I know lots of people have different favorite colors, and sometimes you just need a little break, need something else to look at, think about, and it's fabulously tactile. So here's those 2. Now, if you're saying, I like to give that to a little boy and glitter, not really the thing, I do have some that are just gel. So you can see the gel works the same way. It's just not glittery. So in the gel, I have blue, I have magenta, I have purple, I have gold. Some of these I have multiples, but not many. So
We
these
have
are
Amy in it
$2.
too.
I think I'm going to put one of the darker colors forward just so the camera has something better to look at. It's kind of hard to see the yellow one on camera. You can see it just fine in person. And see, this is where you put your fingers in. I also want to show you that these are non-toxic, although of course you should not eat them. Ages 5 and up. Although even as an adult, I find these calm and fun. I saved one of these and I will use it when I'm watching TV and there's something suspenseful, or when I'm watching auction and the bidding is going back and forth.
All right, we're going once. Amy for $2. We're going twice. Fair warning.
And thank you again for co-hosting, Miss Kelly.
Oh, I sure appreciate you having me here. And it looks like we are sold to Amy for $2. Amy, which one-on-ones would you like, hon?
Well, thank you, Kim. We think it's a lot more fun to have no bidding increments too. Not just so you don't have to remember, but bidding's fun to watch, isn't it, Kelly? And
Yes, it
with
is.
no bidding increments, it is so fun to watch the bids go up by pennies, by nickels, by dimes, by quarters, and sometimes they'll be power bids in dollars. You just never know what people are going to do. But especially when you have low priced items like I sell for $1, $2, $3. Therefore, why would you want to have to go up a whole dollar? That's just too much. It's not in line with the low prices that I have here.
Okay, Amy would like 2 glitter
Okay,
fidgets.
well,
Which colors, Amy?
I only have two. I have
Oh, you
the
only have
pink
2? Okay.
and the
Then
orange.
that's all that. That answers that. Thank you very
Yeah,
much, Amy. Sure
all the
appreciate it.
rest are gel. The gel are in blue, yellow, purple, and magenta.
Will you get that blue one up and put it back in front of the camera? It almost looked like waves in the ocean when you were tilting it back and forward.
Here we
It
go.
almost had a pearlesque little wave to it. It may just be the look on camera, but
No,
it
no, no,
looks
no.
like the ocean waves.
It's a gel. That's why it has that look to it, because it's gel.
That is cool.
Hey, Lisa. Welcome,
Hi,
welcome.
Lisa. How are you? Good to see you
Lisa,
tonight.
meet tonight's replacement co-host,
I,
Miss
I
Kelly.
waved at you. I wave it. I wave at my computer all the time.
It's just one of those southern things that we do. I wave all the
Yes,
time, and I'm like, wait, nobody can see me waving. Oh, it's so ridiculous, but it's like second nature when you're southern. Okay, anybody else for these gel squishies? Remember, you are not paying this $5 price tag. You are paying $2. $2.
that is a great buy. Great stocking stuffers. Never too early to start filling your closet with your Christmas gifts. I just love the way that does. It looks like the ocean rolling up on the
And remember, I'm
beach.
just turning it. You can push it right here. So if you want to move it back and forth, push it right here where it says try me. But I like to just turn it back and forth. And every color works this way too. Here's the pretty purple one. You'll see the purple one does the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, last call on these. If there's no interest, I will move them aside. But it's less than half price of the store price. All
Awesome
right,
price.
thank you. Now, at
Amy
your
said she
salon,
will also take the blue gel.
pardon me?
Amy said she would also like to take the blue gel fidget.
Okay, let me fish it back out. Give me just a second. While I'm doing
Okay.
that, quick question. At your salon, was it just hair or did they do nails?
It was just hair.
Okay, well, you might not be able to help me with these nails, but next item is going to be nails.
Colleen,
These are going to be
welcome.
$4. Hi, Colleen. Colleen, meet my co-host while Laurie's out of town. Miss Kelly's filling in for one night only. One night
Hi, Colleen.
only. One night only. Okay, Janice, $4 for choice. Now, these are some fabulous sets. First of all, they come in a hard, clear acrylic box that you can reuse. Next, they come with a large tube of glue. And next, you will see that the nails are not all the same, but they coordinate beautifully. So you'll see that these are a blush pink with some gold at the tips, but there are some that are totally golden. So these are called faux nails, although I think it's kind of obvious. So this is going to be the first opportunity. Next, if you prefer white and silver, look how these are like half and half. Also,
Those
look
are
over
pretty.
here. These nails have little gems on them. Little gems. So this will be the second choice. These are also blush pink, but there's some little white designs on them. Very tone
Very
on
nice.
tone, very modest.
That would be beautiful for the bride to wear.
Yes. Or even just every day to the office, with them being
Mm,
blush colored, even if you have a
yes.
corporate job, it's not going to be too much. For those who like a light baby blue, sky blue, here it is with silver. So if you want to do your own nails at home and save some money from the salon, or maybe you just think some of the salon workers are a little bit close because we do still have to worry about germs. Here's a great way to do it yourself at a low price. Oh, thank you for hitting the like button. So glad we're up to 20 likes. Let's
All
work on
right.
30.
I was wondering if I was just fixing to question, was she trying to make a bid? I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, when you put
But
an L, L
now I
stands for
know.
like.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you, Lisa. Everyone hit
Oh,
the thumbs up.
mhm.
Remember, Belle has memberships to her channel. She has 3 different levels. Janice will drop the names, or you can click over under the video and check it out and see the different levels of memberships that she offers.
Amy, have you tried these nails? I think Amy might have gotten one in red. Um, and in fact, I think that's how I sold out of the red one. But I believe it was maybe a year ago. But there's no guarantee that she necessarily used them. She might have given them as a gift.
Yes.
Because Amy does have, I think it's 3 stepdaughters who are in college. And, college girls love to do their own nails and each other's nails.
Yes. And if you're
Okay,
in
well,
college,
last call
you can't.
on these. All right, next I'm going to show some other nails. These aren't as fancy. These aren't in a hard package, but they are still pretty. Here is some shorter, plainer nails. They go from a blush pink to a mauve. So if you want something that's just pretty and simple, here is pretty and simple and not too long. Here, once again, you've got some that are just the plain classic and some that have just a tad little bit of blue. on them.
Love the hearts. We have 10
Here's
minute
also
for.
some plain. Now, I don't know the difference in a French manicure and an American manicure because I'm just not good at nails and haven't had my nails done professionally. So I'm not sure if this is French or American, but it's one or the other.
I do, I think one's pink instead of beige or the natural tone. I think one is pink, but I
If
don't know
you
which
like,
is which.
if you like some
Those
demure
are
little
darling.
flowers, look how cute these are. If you like some silver and gold tones, these have just a little silver and gold for a little sparkle. But once again, very toned down. Nobody's going to think you're trying to be a teenager. I picked all ones that were still somewhat elegant.
Janice is counting it down to Kim at
Okay.
$4
Well,
going once.
wasn't finished showing.
Um,
Here's the
yeah, she's
last
still
one. If
showing, Janice.
anybody is
Let's hold on
looking,
just a second.
if anybody's looking for fun Cinco de Mayo, we've got the flag, we've got a sombrero. So here's a fun Cinco de Mayo one. Let me see if I can get all these in the um, camera here.
Are these for even adults or are they for children?
These
Or
are for adults.
like 10, like 8, 9, 10, the little girls that like to play dress up and stuff. Would these be
Yes.
too large for them?
I'm going to say yes. Here's the back of the package where it shows the various steps. So I would say that
Okay.
this would
Yeah.
be too
Yes,
complicated
with the
for
glue.
a child. But thank you
Yeah.
for asking so that we
I
could
just
be
I just
careful.
think my granddaughter would just absolutely love those little flowers, but I couldn't tell the if they were adult or
Well, they've got
or
a little
small.
sticker on the back, but once again, when it's in 4 steps, I would not suggest anything with 4
Yes.
steps for a child.
Yeah, the ones that I've gotten for in the past have had just the little glue strips that makes it easy for them.
Now I
All
have
right,
two
Janice,
of this set. All the rest are one and done.
fair warning, going to Kim for $4. Anyone else want to get in?
So this is the only one with duplicates. All the rest are one and done.
All
Ooh,
right,
the
we
silver
are
and gold
sold.
one.
Sold to
Look how
Kim for
pretty. She
$4,
picks the
and she
pretty.
would like the silver and
Okay,
gold one.
great. There we go. Anybody else? Oh, and you know something I might not have shown? There are 24 pieces. I don't want you to think that this is all there is. There are 24 pieces, and apparently they're reusable as well.
Yes.
Y'all probably knew that. I did not. Okay, anybody else for the remaining choices?
Thank you, Kim. Congratulations.
Okay, last call on these. After this, we'll just have one last nail product before we go on to something else. Okay, let me move these to the side, and then I'll show you my last nail product. The last nail product is going to start at $5, Janice. And let me
Hello,
show you
Maritza.
why.
Welcome. Good to see
Hi,
you.
Maritza. So this next product is 2-in-1. So it is an entire set of nails in this pretty aqua, which I believe Northerners call Tiffany blue. And there's a polish. Now, some of you might be saying, wait, if the nails are already colored, why do you need a polish? Two reasons. The first reason is maybe you want to match your toenails with your fingernails. And how would you ever find the right color to match? Because it's included. That's the only way you would find out. Or maybe you have a child, grandchild, niece who wants to match her mommy, her grandmommy, her auntie. You could use this to paint the nails of the little one in order to match.
Oh, what a
Janet,
great
so good to
idea.
see you.
Hi,
Tell me, don't
Janet.
you love to see
Welcome.
the names in green? Green looks pretty
Yes, I
handsome on
do.
Mr. Janet.
Yes. Yes, that
Mhm.
comes from our membership, from Bell's
Yes.
memberships.
And memberships are still available. We have 3 levels to be a ballerina or ballerino. So looking for $5 for an entire set of nails and the matching nail polish for your toenails or for your little one to match you. Anybody
Great
for this
spring.
set?
That's a great spring Easter color. Yes.
It is. You might can see some more of the nails in there.
Makes me
Okay,
makes me ready to wear sandals. Makes me want to put my
absolutely.
sandals on.
Okay, we're going to pass on these then. And we are at the top of the hour.
Yes, we
So,
are.
do
It
you
looks
know
like
what
it's
that
time for
means?
Bill's Bargain Bonanza.
Yes, yes, yes.
Bell's
Okay.
Bargain Bonanza. What happens at the top of the hour? Starting bid is $1, and there is no increments. You bid what you want, um, and she's gonna. Oh, she's laying out the grid for us, so you can have choices. Awesome.
Okay, we're going to have charms. Okay, for today's charm, let's see what we have. All right, first in a golden tone, we have this moon that has a little star sitting on it. I'm going to put that on E. Next, a perfect for St. Patrick's Day. Look at this little clover, and all the clovers are made of heart. In case you're Irish at heart. Here is a little dragonfly. Look at the great texture on the wings. Here is a treble clef with blue enamel on it. Here is a tree of life, and it has kind of a scalloped texture to it. Here is a treble clef in a maroon. Oh, I have 2 of these in blue, so I'm going to lay them out here. They are individual purchases, but I just wanted to show you that I have 2 in case somebody is needing to make earrings. This is a gold tone, and look at this pretty sunshine design. Here is a round with a little piece of turquoise. cute little cat. Look at that awesome tail, which also serves as the bale. Here's another cat with a cute little curvy tail.
Pretty.
For those who like bling, look at this one covered in bling. Oops, there's the back. Turn it front way. There we go. Oh, here is a treble clef in a lovely lavender. Put that on L.
We have Kim in at $1.
Great.
Anybody want to bid it up? Bid it up. Bid it up. Up, 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 up.
Here is a tree of life. And I love that it's actually solid. And the tree is the part
Yes.
that's punched out. We'll put that one on A.
We rarely see it like that. That is pretty.
Here is a lovely butterfly.
Oh. I kind of like butterflies.
And last but not least, here is a golden tree of life.
All right, we have Kathy in at 102.
And for those of y'all that are new, this is frequently a segment during our $1 round. And you can always request it if you prefer this rather than paper plates or pens or any other random round that I can do. In fact, you can even make requests during the auction, and I'll try to bring those items forward. And if they're not handy, then I will schedule it for the next auction.
Awesome. All right, Kim is out. So we're going to be sold to Kathy Dubrick for 102. Thank you, Kathy. Which one or ones would you like, please? And then Janice, you'll be up next. If it doesn't get, if Kim doesn't pick it, I'm sorry. If Kathy doesn't pick it, then you're welcome to purchase it. But let's see what Kathy wants right now.
Okay, let's see. One of L. And if you'll just help read these out to me.
Kathy won the bid at $2.
Okay, so I've got one of L,
Kim,
one of I, and then one of J.
yes, ma'am. And then when she's done making her choices, Kim will be next.
Okay, Kathy, is that it, or are you still typing? Sometimes people can't type it all in one line. Okay, she says thank you, so she's done picking for her
Okay,
turn.
Kim.
Okay.
Kim, is there anything you'd like to get tonight?
Still got lots of choices. And with this being so
Lovely
popular,
choice.
we might do this again at the top of the next hour, unless y'all are tired of it. Got plenty of charms left to show.
All right, Kim would like B.
Okay.
As in boy. Yes. I love that cat. I love when the kittens stretch out like that.
So cute. Okay, anything else?
Anything else for you tonight, Kim?
I think Kim's realizing she's been missing out when she's been missing my auction.
Yes.
It really is Bargains by Belle.
All right, that's all for Kim. Now it's open up to chat. If anyone sees anything they would like, if you could put it in the chat, we'll try to get you taken care of.
Amy
What
L
was
was one of the
teal?
treble cloths.
Yes, that was the treble clef, the purple teal, teal. It was a treble clef.
I think it might have been lavender, but we'll just list it as the treble cloth on the invoice, Amy. Amy's
Yes,
making our list, and it's the hardest of all things for her to list to make sure the right charms get to the right people, but she does an excellent job. Okay, Kim's all set. Do we have anybody else who wanted to pick? Janice, were you waiting to pick, sweetheart? Kelly, did we ever let Janice pick?
I mistakenly said her name. I was
Oh,
reading her name as I was speaking. It was a mistake on my part. I'm
oh,
sorry.
Amy, there were two treble clefs and a shamrock. The other treble clef was burgundy. Okay, last call on these before I whisk them away. But if y'all want to do this at the top of the next hour, I'm glad to bring this grid back and put some different stuff on it. So last call, last call. Last call. And y'all remember to click the thumbs up. Okay, I'm about to move this whole thing and we'll go on to something else. I'm so glad you liked this
Those are
round.
great.
Okay. And I hope you're
Thank
having
you,
fun
Amy.
here, Kim. Kelly. I'm not used to having a Kim and a Kelly. So I hope you're having fun tonight.
Yes, I am. Yes, it's wonderful. I,
Okay.
I, I love coming to your shows and sitting and watching. You always have such pretty things.
Aw, thank you. $5 for choice. I have these framed tiles. Framed tiles. Now I have two of each, and they might even be pretty used together. I'm just going to lay these out here. I think it'd be so pretty in a grid like this, Kelly. Or you could space them out. You could use just one. But to me, there is something so geometric and so architectural about these. Also, I
Yeah.
want to let you know that these are tins. So they're metal. You know, if you've been to any of those old buildings, you'll see the tin type ceilings. There used to be this old chocolatier that I would go to in Texas, and it had these tin top ceilings, and it always looked like chocolate bars to me. I guess because I had chocolate on the brain because it was a chocolatier. And but I think these are even more beautiful because they have the contrast of the mauve with the white. So $5 for choice. And you'll notice they're totally different. These have kind of a flower like spike to them. These are round with like a floral mandala type look. Oh, let me get out my ruler. Glad to.
Now, did you say
These
these were wall hangings? I mean, could they be trivets?
these are 8 by 8, and I don't think metal can ever be a trivet because it would conduct heat. But you can just hang them right here. They've got a long ledge to hang them with, or you
Okay.
could sit them on a desk. So they are 8 by 8. So here's my hand on one.
Color is so pretty. And I agree with you. The offset designs does look fabulous. We have Kim in at 5.
But I will have a trivet or wall hanging coming up next. So funny that you said that. It's almost like you just knew. Just knew.
Well,
But I think they look
they
cute
look
in
ceramic.
set. But they
They
would
look
be pretty
ceramic.
just one.
Yeah,
They definitely have kind of a French country styling to them.
most definitely.
Well, we can go ahead and count this down and then see how many she wants, just to keep this moving. And then I'll show you what could be decor or a trivet. I really think it's supposed to be a trivet, but it is pretty enough to be decor. And
Okay.
y'all will
All
love
right, we're
what
going
it's
to go
made of.
going once with Kim at 5, going twice. Fair warning. And it looks like we're for Kim for $5. Kim, which one would you like? Which one or ones would you like? One of each style, so that's a total of 2. She wants a total of 2 of
Okay.
each style. One of each style.
Okay. Here we go. One of this style, one of this style. All right. Anybody else? I've got one of each style remaining. Thank you for writing it so clear, Kim, so we knew exactly what you meant. Don't you just love when people spell it out so you're not like, is it one of this or one of that or 2 of this or 2 of that? I love when a customer makes it so clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody else?
Oh, that's a good idea, Kim.
Very creative. All right. Let me clear these away. All right, here is the next one. It says home sweet home. And you know this is a trivet because look how thick it is.
Oh.
And it does say table decor. Um, so this will be thick enough to absorb all the heat so that it doesn't go through to your table. But if you wanted to just set it up to look pretty, you could. So my recommendation would be when you want to use it, flip it down and use it. The rest of the time, set it up like table decor.
Yes.
Oh, match your bedroom perfectly. I'm so delighted.
And
All
that
right.
jewelry hanging on, that is a great idea.
Kim is clearly very, very creative and smart. I love people that are great at organization. Okay, looking for $5, Janice, for this home sweet home, both a sign and super thick trivet. I also think, Kelly, that this would be a great gift to take as a hostess gift to somebody's house because nobody ever says, oh, I just have too many trivets. Because you are always looking for an extra trivet for an extra pot or worrying about where you're going to put it so that you are kind to your table and your counter.
Yes, it's absolutely lovely. I would love to have something like that.
And in
Anybody
addition to
inside?
it being so thick, look how it has 4 little studs in the corners. I think these little studs are so pretty. I love when those match your furniture because I've seen a lot of people who have those little studs on their ottomans or those little studs on their sofas. Let me measure this for you real quick. This measures 5.5. Well, no, I'd say it's closer to 6, almost 6 by almost 6.
Yeah,
So this
I
would
love the
definitely fit
tin
on your
where it
stuff.
looks like it's white paint on the tin, the hammered tin. It looks really really nice. Would that fit on your stove? What do you mean, Kim?
She means in
Oh, you're
between the
talking about to
burners,
cover
and
the
yes,
eye?
this would absolutely fit. I think she means in between the burners.
Oh, okay, okay. I know,
Because,
my
when you
mom
take something
has
off the
eye
heat,
covers.
you don't want to put it directly on the counter because a lot of times that will scorch the counter. So she's thinking maybe she'll put this in between the burners. So when she takes it off of the burner, it can cool here before she transfers it to a platter or maybe takes it and the whole trivet to the table.
Oh, okay. I understand now. My mother
Some
ha
people have like a fancy marble and you can set anything on marble, but not everybody has fancy marble. So if I set anything hot on my countertops, it would bubble and peel and it'd be a mess.
alright, we have Kim
And
in
I
at
only
5.
have 2 of these. Okay. And I just have 2.
I don't know if you understood the little tin eye covers that, I guess back in the old my mother always used them. I just remember my dad turning the eye of the stove on one day and burned my mother was just so upset that he scorched her little tin eye covers that she had over her little, the elements
Burners.
on the stove for
Uh-huh.
decoration. It that just came straight to my mind when the question about the stove was asked.
Well, these aren't to cover the burners themselves. This, I think she's planning to put in between the burners.
Yes, yes, yes. That's what she said.
That way, when you take something off the burner, she has a place to put it.
Like one.
Because I used to think if you just turn the burner off, that it was off, but really the burner keeps activating the heat until you remove it from the burner.
Yes.
Okay, she's going to take
She
just
would like
one.
one, please. Thank you,
Okay.
Kim.
And I've got one ounce left if anybody is interested. Okay. Next, $5 for choice. I have some cosmetic bags. Let me back up my camera and let me show you what all I have. Here's the first one. It says, I love you, my beloved mom. Be a great
Oh,
Mother's Day gift. You have a sense of humor. Here is a funny one. It says, make poor decisions. Get it? Poor, like facial pores. Okay, that's the
that
next
looks
one.
like
It
it has a little hair bow attached to it, doesn't it?
it does. For some reason, there is like a scrunchie built in. Here's the inside. Pretty sunshine yellow. Yeah,
Probably so they can just wear it around their wrist.
it could be, or to hold your hair back when you're cleansing your face because this is about facial
A
care.
poor decision. You are so correct.
And look at this beautiful print. At first, I thought it was houndstooth, but it's really not houndstooth. If I get it really close, it's embroidered. Embroidered. Look how beautiful the embroidery is. And this one is a wristlet. You could almost make this one into an evening bag. Look at the shiny inside. And this one has kind of a bottom to it. So this one's going to be the next choice.
All right, we have Kim in at 5. That
It,
almost looks like pixels. The other one, it
it
kind of looks
does.
pixelated when you moved it far away from the camera.
If you like quilted material, look at the beautiful quilting on this. Kind of looks like a certain brand, but it's not a certain brand. It's new with tag. It just has that kind of look to it. I'll open it up, and it's a cosmetic travel bag. So I'm going to put this as a choice as well.
That's right, Amy. If you guys in the chat have not hit the thumbs up, let's hit that thumbs up. It helps Belle's channel. And if you haven't shared us out, share us out with your friends so we can get, so they can come and check out some of Belle's wonderful items.
Here's the next one. I'm not sure if y'all can see, but it's like a fuzzy type material. Kind of like Sherpa like, and it has these beautiful flowers. Here's the inside. It's got a black sateen. And this is one of the few ones that I have multiples of. And if y'all need any of these measured, I'm glad to do that. They're all kind of the standard cosmetic size, but you can also use these for art supplies, for facial cleanser. This one really could even be a evening bag.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and count
Yes.
this down and get to picking.
All right, we're going once to Kim for 5. Going twice. Fair warning. And we are sold to Kim. Congratulations. Which one or ones would you like, please?
Oh, let's see. She's already got it in the chat. Congratulations. Thanks for being so quick on your picks. That helps keep it moving, right, Kelly? Okay, so embroidered one and the quilted one next to it. So these are the two that she's picked. Thank you.
Amazing choices.
All right. Anybody else? This is what we have left. Okay, last call. I still thought somebody would want this mom one for Mother's Day, but maybe not. Or maybe y'all are just not thinking about Mother's Day yet, which is fun too. I tell you what I'm going to do. This one is a little bit smaller. If anybody wants the smaller one, I'm going to reduce this one since I have a couple few to $3. So a price drop on just this one
What
because I
price
have
drop?
3 of these.
Wow.
So
Price
if you
drop,
were
you
thinking,
guys.
I like it, but I'm not sure it's worth 5, or I'm going to wait to find one that's a little less expensive. Well, these are brand new with the tags. I'm lowering the price to $3 because they are a little bit smaller. Not a lot smaller. Let me measure these for y'all. They are still 7.5 by 5. So we'll see if anybody's
Still good
interested.
sizes.
Still good size, absolutely. Because look at it in comparison to my hand.
Love the little flowers.
And black and white is so classic. And I love that it's furry. I just want to sit here and just play and pay it.
And pet it.
All right.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Last call. All right, let me pick these up. These will probably get snapped up by somebody on replay. People on the
Yes,
replay
ma'am.
love a price drop. I noticed, I think some people just fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, and look for the mod to put price drop in the chat, or they're just trying to get to the $1 stuff. And that didn't bother me a bit. You know why, Kelly? Because the sale is a sale. So here is a bigger one. Now, I started with medium-sized ones, and then I went down a little bit on the smaller ones. But let me show you how big this one is. I don't know if y'all can tell already that it is bigger, but it is. So, and it comes in a little package as well. This one is 9.5 by 6.5.
Uh-oh. Hang on. She fell out. She'll be right back, everyone. And there she is.
Okay, so this one I'm going to start at $5. It's got this pretty happy face. It's a love and vibes pouch. It's got a nice big zipper, and look how huge it is. This one is huge. And you'll see it is still attached to the packaging, so you know it's brand new. So $5 on this one. Sometimes just seeing a happy face is so joyful. I see a happy face, and I remember the old saying from when I was a kid that says, "Smile, God loves you." And I still think that
Yes.
when I see a smiley face, I know to people who maybe don't have a faith, they just think, smile, and the world smiles with you. But I think of the verse in the Bible that says, a joyful countenance is good medicine.
Yes.
So $5 for this one, and here's the back. It also has a smiley face, so it is double-sided.
You, I love those small kind of bags like that.
Well, this is a really large one that's going to hold a lot.
Well, I mean, compared to a handbag, is
Well,
what I was
yes,
meaning.
yes, yes,
I,
yes.
I,
Okay, last call on this. Anybody feel like a mermaid? Anybody want to be a mermaid? And Kelly's going to say, that's such a strange question for you to ask. What are you
I was thinking, I'm a
thinking?
little chilly. I'm not staying out the water.
Well, sometimes you can be a mermaid on land. And if so, I have the perfect mermaid tote.
Oh,
Look
that is
how
so darling.
cute this is.
Absolutely. Love it.
So this one's going to
Is that
start out at
vinyl?
7. Look at the ombre tones. Yes,
Yes.
yes. It is a clear vinyl, so you can see through it on the back. You know, when you go to schools and you have to take a change of clothes for after gym, or maybe to because your child's in a play or some kind of sports practice, a lot of times they have to have clear bags. Also, when you go to concerts and sporting events at the Superdome
Yes.
and the Baby Dome, you have to have a clear bag. I love that this one is pretty on one side, although you can see through each of these little semicircles, but it's completely see through on the back. Let me show you the fabulous handles. They are holographic. Look at this,
I,
Kelly.
yes, I love that.
Gorgeous. And it's got a huge, big, trusty zipper right here. So once again, you can see this is the clear part, but even this part, you can see my hands through it.
That's
And it's
great for
near
if you have to
flag.
go
It
through
says
security
code,
checks.
and this would also be
They
good
don't have to
for
rifle
the
through your
beach.
purse. All they just turn it over and look.
Right. Well, and they scan it with metal detector too. I don't know if you've
Wha-
been anywhere lately, but they also scan it with a metal detector.
Yes.
Although it's been so long since I've been to the Superdome or the Baby Dome. The last time I went there was to see a Christmas concert by the Trans Siberian Orchestra. And if you're not familiar with them, they are an all electric orchestra.
Yes.
Hi, Miss Randy. It's so good to
Hi,
see
Randy.
you. I'm so
Welcome.
delighted
Thanks for
you finally
coming in.
decided to come check out one of my auctions. Okay, so last call on this big, huge tote. Let me throw my ruler down here. My ruler is just going to make this seem small both ways. So you'll see it's way taller than my ruler. It is way wider than my ruler. This is what we call a big old bag that's going to hold everything but the kitchen sink. Because, if you're a mom, you're kind of expected to have everything. Hey, mom, where's the fill in the blank? Where's the fill in the blank? Do you have a snack? Do you have this? Can I have my gamer? Do you have some lotion? Do you have crayons? Moms seem to have everything. And I've noticed that moms need big purses, or sometimes grandmoms too.
Yes. It's always here,
Oh,
hold
I'm
this. Here, hold
so
this.
delighted, Miss Randy.
I remember having Hot Wheels and
And do
little
you really hold it, or do
rubber
you put it in your
bouncing
purse
balls
until they
in my
ask for it
purse.
again?
Yes, fun times.
Okay, well, we're going to pass on this then. I'm so surprised this is a pass,
I
but for
am
anybody
too. I
watching the
love
replay, I have
that. That
three
is
of these.
absolutely lovely.
I have three of these. So this is the first time I have ever shown this, but it may just be that it's a little too spring because, we still have a month till spring. So when spring
Its owner's not in
finally
the
starts,
chat right now. It should be here later.
okay. Next, I want to show another solution. Kelly, any clue what this is? I gotta admit, unless I had been shown what this is, I wouldn't have a clue. But do you happen to know, or should I tell you?
Tell me, please.
Okay. Janice, this is going to be $5, not for choice. It's a one and done. Have you ever been driving and you were trying to open something and you dropped it between your seat and the seat belt? Or maybe it was some fingernail clippers or a file. Maybe, God forbid, it was your keys. Maybe it was coins or money. This slides in between the seat and the seat belt, and it has a whole organizational system. Now, you can put this between your a seat and the seat belt, or between the passenger seat and their seat belt. These will also work other places too. Oh, wait, we have some
Brilliant.
questions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Uh,
Belle Kim wants to know if you have any other patterns on those vinyl bags,
I
or
have
was that the
some cloth
mermaid pattern?
bags. Would you be
I'm sorry?
interested in some cloth tote bags? That's the only vinyl one. I do have some cloth ones, and I
She was
also have some canvas ones. So let me know if you'd like me to bring the cloth and the canvas ones. If so, I can. They're just on the other side of the room. It wouldn't be hard. All right. Well, let me finish showing this, and
all right.
I'll give Kelly just a second to tell about herself, and I will go get those. Okay. So once again, this is an extra place to fill in that gap where you drop stuff. And haven't we all dropped something over the years, over the decades, Miss Kelly?
Oh, yes.
And
More,
don't
more
you
times
just
than I can.
sometimes need room for an extra drink? A place to put extra items, pens and pencils, or straws, or maybe an extra spoon or fork from fast food or whatever. I just think that this is fantastic. And there might be somebody out there that needs this.
That is a great idea.
So, looking for five
Miss Carla.
items.
Hi, Miss Carla. Welcome. He says it can hold your fries.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Okay, I'm gonna grab those totes. Why don't you tell everybody about you and where you'll be auctioning? And I will be right back with those totes.
Okay. My I will be on with Lisa's New Adventures on this coming Wednesday, the 19th, at 6 Eastern, 5 Central, and we would love for you to come by and see us and check us out and see what we have to show. We always have a good time, and um, yeah, I would love to see some of you guys in the chat over there. Also, I want to mention that Belle goes live 3 times a week. She goes live, and all these times are in Central Standard Time. She goes on live on Saturdays at 7, Mondays at 7, and Tuesdays at 9. So you can always catch her on those nights, and she would love to see you in the chat. I would love to see you in the chat. And for those that wasn't here in the beginning, I mentioned Belle's Mystery Charms special she has is $5 for 10 charms. You can get those 10 charms can be single, just random charms, or you can get 5 sets of duplicates. Your choice. Just $5 for 10 charms. Just put it in the chat.
Okay, well, let's start with canvas bags. These are the kind of bags you would use shopping. Hello, Shelly Ann.
Hi,
Now,
Shelly
Shelly
Ann.
Ann, let me apologize to you. Your package did not get sent out this week. I sent you a message asking about the chain necklaces. You must not have gotten it. You sent me a message asking about the medicine holders, and I don't think you got either of my replies. So I hated to mail out your package with there being two questions in the air. So I hope you understand why I waited so that I could get the answer for those two. Hopefully, you're not mad at me, but hopefully, you can also find those two messages. Okay, these are going to be $5, and you will see in comparison to my ruler, these are huge. So they are way bigger this way. They are way bigger this way. So if you are looking for a thick canvas bag for groceries and whatnot, and they are printed on both sides.
It's a great bag.
So if you're a person that loves peace, love, and vibes, then this one might be for you. If you're saying, Belle, that's not quite my vibe, do you have any others? Well, I've also got this happy face one with the checkerboard on the back. This one's also the same size, made by the same company. So this one will be $5 as well.
We have Kim in at 5.
And then after this, I'll show you some that are bigger and some that are small. And Amy, who's your diver, has a great YouTube channel. She also operates an Etsy where she makes custom made jewelry with glass and stone. Very elite pieces made with love.
Do we have anyone else that wants to come in? These are great bags, you guys. Janice is going once.
And I do have multiples of these, so y'all just let me know the number you want.
Going twice.
Great patterns. This is a good teachable moment because this shows you should ask for what you want, because we're seeing all of these because Kim found a really polite and respectful way to just ask if there might be some different types, different materials, different colors. Isn't it great when we get requests, Kelly?
Yes, it is. And we are sold to Kim. Kim, which one or ones would you like, sweetheart?
So we'll call this one Smiley and we'll call this one Peace.
I think they're both great. I love bags. I'm a bagaholic. If there's such a thing as that,
well, and I love these canvas bags because you can wash these. So
yes,
you can't wash vinyl and you can't wash some of the thin ones, but the canvas ones like these, totally washable.
Okay, Kim would like 2 of the black and white check with the smiley faces on them. She would like 2 of them.
There you go. And this
Thank
is the
you very
last
much,
one I have.
Kim.
So I've got one more of this, and I have 3 of the peace, love, and vibes.
Great choices, Kim. Thank you.
Anybody else? Oh, hi, Carla. Carla must have come when I was going to get the tote bags by request.
Yes.
So good to see
you. She did.
Okay, let me
great to have her here. Glad she could make it.
Yes, yes. Okay, if you were wanting something bigger, more heavy duty fabric, let me show this next one to you. It is so great. It even has tassels. Okay, this one is huge. Let's see if I can get it all in frame.
Oh, nice. Pattern.
So this is the way it opens up. This is how big just the bottom is. And look at this beautiful pattern. Also, look at these gorgeous tassels. These are 3-layer tassels. Look how big and sturdy your handles
Yes,
are.
Kelly.
They are like a purse handle. So this one is going to be $8. And let me open it up, and show you. It is
Oh my goodness.
huge. It has a black sateen lining. It has magnetic closure. It is big. Let me get my ruler out. It's new with tag. This is what's left of the tag.
We have Kim in at 8.
Okay, and I only have 2 of these. So here's my ruler. You can see, let me back it up. The ruler is way bigger than the purse. The purse is way bigger this way. This is the biggest
Sure
one
is
I
great to
have,
see you,
although I got
Laylo.
2 of these.
Welcome.
So if you and your bestie, Laylo, so great to see you. Oh, Laylo, I do have one of those Star Wars items. I will show it next since I see you. But no pressure, no
Awesome.
pressure. But I know some moms shop all year round.
Yes.
Okay, anybody else? Otherwise, we will count this down. And in case y'all are like, does she really have 2? Well, look, here's the second one. Yes, really.
All right, we're going once with Kim at $8.
And then after this, I will show you a more affordable one. If you don't need material that's as thick, you just need something thin for running around, and you care more about size than durability, then I'll show you the next one.
All right, going twice and fair warning.
So I try to have all different price points here on Bargains by Belle. I think this would even be a cute beach bag. I bet a lot of people would actually use this as a purse. This is really not only a tote bag. This could easily be just a huge purse, an overnighter.
And we're sold to Kim for $8. Kim, would you like 1 or 2?
Oh, she says both. Okay, grab the other one too. You know, you save so much by buying in quantity.
Yes.
All right. Next, we're going down to only $4. Only $4. Now, this is a thinner material. It's still a material, and it still has a bottom to it, but it's not as thick. This is what I call more of the thinner grocery store type material, which is why it's not going to be as much, but it's a super cute print. Isn't this such a cute print? And it's a really large bag as well. Let me throw my ruler down here. You'll see the ruler doesn't even begin to measure it. I'll put it this way as well. Once again, the ruler doesn't begin to measure it. It's not as thick though. And I also have this one in black.
Hi, Black Widow. Welcome.
Black Widow. So glad to see you, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I only
Jenny
had
wants
2.
to know if you have any more of the last bags.
I don't. I'm sorry. I still have the canvas bags. I still have the mermaid bags, but the last bags sold out. I'm so sorry. So these are just $4 and still a huge size, not as heavy duty. They're a thinner material, but still a really nice size. Each of them are one and done. I'm still so surprised that those big ombre mermaid bags didn't sell out.
I they were I loved it.
They were so pretty. But sometimes people are like, I want to see all of them before I decide. So it may be that once people have seen them all, they'll go back and say, oh, wait, I want the canvas or I want the mermaid. And Black Widow's back. Nice, nice.
Well, all
Oh, and I
right,
think
we're
that's sort of a
going
shopping
to
bag
Kim for
too.
4, going twice.
Okay, we'll go with pink or black as the choices. They're both one and done.
Alright, we're at fair warning.
Quick question. Anybody like New York? Anybody like New York? Okay, we
We
are
are
sold to
sold to
Kim.
Kim at $4.
And then I'll show you why I'm asking who likes New York.
Uh, which one or ones would you like, Kim? She would like both of them if no one else wants any.
Okay, well, we don't normally ask, but does anybody else want them before I
She just
sell them to our winner?
yeah, she was yeah,
She's so
I
sweet
just
to
was
put
reading
it
what
that way,
she
but
put in
don't
chat.
ever feel bad about winning the
Yeah.
bid and just picking what you want or what you
Yes,
need.
very
But
true.
she
They
is
had
so sweet to offer.
yes,
All
they
right.
could raise.
And we're always trying to get
Thank
people to
you,
bid
Kim.
more. All right, here is the next one. This one is gold lame. I'm not sure if y'all can see how beautifully gold and shiny and metallic this is. This is from New York. And it is a
That is
big,
a big
huge
bag.
shopping bag. And it's got big, thick handles to it. Let me see if I can open it up. It is black on the inside. It has a bottom to it. How many
Nice.
shopping bags have a bottom to them? How many shopping bags are black material on the inside? I'm going to start this one at $5.
That
$5.
is a very nice, durable bag.
So here's my ruler. You'll see the bag is way bigger than the ruler, way bigger than the ruler this way. So use it for shopping, use it to store items in. Oh, thank you for making the list, Amy. I really appreciate that. Normally, our list maker stays throughout the night, but normally our list maker is Laurie. So, with Laurie out of town, Amy's going to watch the replay. So, y'all make sure and be very clear when you bid, and Janice, be very clear when you moderate, because all of the lists and all of the invoices are going to come from Amy watching the video in the chat back. And Jedit's in for 5.
Yes, Jedit's in for 5. And thank you, Amy. And you have a good night.
So normally we have lots of moderators in the wings ready to help out. But this week we are a little bit short with people out of town. So, but Amy's so sweet to offer to watch the replay. So if you ever think
Yes.
she's going to miss something, just put her name in all caps. So when she sees her name in all caps, she'll be like, oh, yeah, checking. They're checking to make sure I got this. But yet another reason we are anxiously awaiting Laurie getting back from visiting her grandson in Texas. All right, this is the one and done. Let's go ahead and count it down.
Yes, I believe Lori said her grandson was 15 months old Am I mistaken, or
That sounds about right to me.
that sounds about right?
You
That's
know,
that's a wonderful age.
when you don't have kids, you kind of deal in 0, 1, 2, 3. This counting it in months thing doesn't really work for me. But I know that parents of young children count in months, but I can't keep up in months. I remember her hosting his 1 year old party, and I know we haven't had a second year party, so I'm guessing you're probably right. You being a mom probably remember it much better than I do.
All right, Janice has counted it down. We're at fair warning. And we are going to be sold to Jetted for
Okay,
$5. Thank you very much,
congratulations,
Jetted.
Jenna. Okay. Next, I have a Star Wars puppet. Now, I forget if this is a Yoda or an Ewok or a Grogu, or I forget the name of this cute little darling. But this is new and sealed. I'm going to start this one at $2. So if
Very
we have
good
any
deal.
Star Wars collectors out there, or just people that, enjoy a little punch, a little punch, a little punch. And I know some moms shop all year round for Christmas.
Yes, and this will keep children busy. They'll sit there for a long time, just pushing buttons one finger at a time.
While I'm broadcasting, I can't resend any emails, but did you want the one about the necklaces, or did you want my response to the one about the medicine keepers? Or did you want me to resend both? Since you said you were changing emails, I sent both to both emails, but I can resend them again after the broadcast is over. Just let Kelly know and she'll make a little note, right, Kelly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody for this? Oh, I was hoping somebody would put it in the chat. It's some kind of Star Wars, Ewok, Yoda, Grogu kind of character words. Laylo, if you got the right term, sweetheart, help me out. Anybody. Otherwise, we can just pass on this. And you know what? We almost let it get by. It's the top of the hour.
Shelly Ann, if you could, email her at drama@district.org and just confirm your email, since you may be having a problem, and just confirm your email with her, and she'll be glad. I've made a note, and she'll be glad to resend both of those emails to you.
Thank you, Miss Kelly. I appreciate that. Well, we're going to pass on this since I don't quite know this little darling's name. And tell everybody how our next Bell's Bargain Bonanza will work. And I'm going to get back out the grid since it was so popular last round. What do you say, Miss Kelly?
Time it happens at the top of the hour of every hour. All starting bids are $1, and you can bid in any increment you would like. Just make sure to put your bid in the chat where it can be seen.
Okay, first we're going to
And
start with this cute little elephant.
oh, how sweet. Trunk up.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, I'm going to put this one on O. Next, for your superstars, your shining stars, maybe even a lone star. I love the texture on the outside of this, but I also love that it is hollow inside. So if you put something behind it, it will show. I'm going to put that one right here. Okay. Last time I had a sparkly one with some rounded edges. This was the one from the last round, just so you don't think I'm showing the same one. This one is more of a star. I'm going to put this on in, and I have two of these. So I'll show you that I have two. Next, here's a ship's wheel. I'm going to put that on E.
All right, we have Kim in at 1.
Here is a cat and a moon, and this one has a bail. Look when I turn it to the side. It already has a bail.
Absolutely.
All right. This one is similar, but it's a different type of ship's wheel. I'll put that next to the other one so that y'all can see what each looks like. Oh, I have two of this one apparently. Good, good. All right, here is a dollar sign. Oops, I had it upside down. Here we go, a dollar sign. Here is an owl. Look at all of the texture on the torso plumage. Very pretty. Okay, next, here is a pretty cross. And I
Beautiful.
love the shape of
Yes.
each of the angles of the cross. Great with Easter coming up. Here is another treble clef. This one is black. We had some earlier that were a different
All right,
color.
we have Kathy in at 101.
Okay, next. Here is an infinity symbol. Put that on G.
Kim's back in at 102.
Okay, here's another elephant. This one's enamel.
Oh, pretty.
And I actually have two available of that one.
And Catherine, my sister's name's Kathy. I apologize. I call her Catherine. Kathy came back in at 103.
I take it back. These two are different. This one is like this one, and this one is slightly different. So I'm going to put those separately.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another owl. This owl is different because it has a lobster claw clasp. And here is another cross. This one has points on it.
Absolutely lovely.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, and it looks like I do have two of the money symbols in case anybody wants to make earrings. Maybe a fun sign for an entrepreneur who is starting a first business, a little girl with her first lemonade stand, and you say, go get them, girl. So proud that she is earning her own money to save up for camp or save up for a purse or a special outfit. It's always great to encourage kids to be entrepreneurs.
All right. Kim has come back in at 110, and then Kathy has come back at 115.
All right. Fit it up, fit it up, fit it up, up, fit it up, fit it up, fit it up, up. Fit it up, fit it up, fit it up. Isn't it fun when people bid?
Yes. Very exciting. Kim is out. That leaves Kathy at 115. Anyone else want to jump in on this wonderful deal on these beautiful charms?
And where else do you get to get in a bidding war with just the lucky pennies you picked up in the pavement, or with the pennies from heaven, or the change from your couch cushion or washing machine?
Yeah. All right. Janice has called this sold to Kathy for 115. Which one or ones would you like, Miss Janice? I mean, I'm sorry, I did it again. Miss Kathy, you can tell I don't do this very often. I
Well,
apologize. It's
there's
sold to
there's always a
Kathy.
learning curve, and at least
Yes,
you
it's Kathy. Which
realized your
one or
mistake
ones
right
would you
away.
like?
hmm And let me know about quantity, because some of these I do have two of. And sometimes it takes a second for them to write out their letters and numbers and quantity. And so this is a great time to click the thumbs up. The thumbs up is a free and easy way you can support me and support my channel.
Yes, and please make sure you're in live chat. And Kim, you will be up next for choices after Kathy puts hers in.
Oh, look at the sweet message
Oh,
Laylo
thank
just
you,
sent to
Laylo. You're so
you.
kind.
She is.
My eyes sometimes speak before my mouth does. Okay, Kathy would like one sweet,
Okay.
one K,
Okay.
one O,
Okay.
and one G. And Kathy, is that all you would like tonight? And she would also like one L.
Okay. Let me open the little bag back up. Okay.
Good night, Randy. Thank you for
Good
coming
night.
in.
Thanks for
All
stopping
right,
by,
and
sweetheart.
if Kathy's done, then we'll thank you, Kathy. Kim would like one of each A, B, and N.
A, B, and N. Okay.
Great purchases, ladies.
All
Kim,
right.
will there be any? Is there any more you'd like? Thank you, Kim, and thank you, Kathy, as well.
All right. Anybody else from the chat want to choose? We still have some beautiful options left. We'll open it up to anybody in the chat now.
Those charms are great, Belle.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, last call before I move these away. All right. You know what I think? Because charts have been so popular, let me get a bigger grid. Here's a bigger grid. I'm going to go to the $2 price point, and I'm going to offer a few others.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, let's see what we have. All right, here is a big dragonfly. I'm going to put that on E. Here is a big cat in a filigree moon. Hopefully y'all can see that these are much, much, much bigger. Put that on D.
It's so pretty. I just love that little kitten sitting on the moon.
Aw. And I do have two of that one in case anybody likes bigger earrings. Next, here is a tree of life. Silver
Beautiful.
tone. I've got a powerful dragon. Here is a different dragon.
Wondering what to get. Those little boys those boys like to wear necklaces also. These are great little pendants, you guys.
Here is a shooting star.
Oh, how sweet is that?
And it's got an AB crystal in it. Look at the blues and pinks and lavenders in this
Mm-hmm.
crystal. Kind of covering it up with my finger. So I'm going to put this on J.
All right, we have Kim in it too.
Here is a big blue moon. Blue
Oh,
moon, I saw you standing alone. Okay, y'all don't get me started. Okay, let's see. Next we have, oh, I'm going to move this one over. I've got a shooting star in a pinky lavender. This is kind of like the color of morganite. It is not morganite. It is rhinestone. But just to give you an idea of the shade of the blush pink. So
is
those
that
two
gold
shooting
tone or
stars
silver
have,
tone? I'm
oh,
sorry, I
you
didn't
would
mean to
ask,
interrupt. Was that gold tone or silver tone?
yes, it is gold tone. Gold
Gold
tone.
tone. Okay. I'm sorry.
You might could see it better. Let me see. Does it show better with less
There,
light?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay. Next, um, I've got this sparkly prismatic one. Look at the colors here. You'll see some pinks and some blues.
Yes, love that.
And yes, it has the hole already drilled in it. Sometimes it's hard to tell which ones have the holes drilled in it already and which ones don't. Okay, let me grab one more.
Those facets in jewelry like that, they will, if the light hits it just right, it will sparkle. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. Will shine completely across the room. I love facets
Absolutely.
in jewelry.
Oh, thanks, Janet. Okay, so here's this one. And I always turn these upside down just so they're facing y'all because I never want it to be facing away from the camera. Oh, and I hate to leave this one out. I do have one more. This one has the dark blues and purples. I'm out of spots, but I'm just going to lay it over here just in case somebody wanted one of these in every color.
All
Although I
right.
do have multiples of F. I do have multiples of F.
All right.
And I
Janice
think
is
y'all saw
counting
me
this
lay
down.
two down on D.
Janice is at fair warning to Kim at $2. And we are going to be sold to Kim for $2. Which one-on-ones would you like, Miss Kim? Now I have that song stuck in my head, and that moon is so cute.
That's why I try not to sing too much of it so I don't annoy anybody. Also, if you sing more than 5 minutes, then YouTube sometimes get annoyed. But I usually follow it up with, I don't own the rights to any music. You may accidentally hear me sing a snippet.
Okay. It looks like she wants I, the blue, the G, the blue one.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up a little bit, so I might need you.
I'm
Oh, there
kind
you
of
are.
stuttering. I'm trying to. She has G, but she wants the blue one, and
Okay.
she would
Let
like
all right, let
the letter
hold on.
I.
All right, so I was first, correct?
Yes,
So here's
ma'am.
I, and then G. I think she means this one over here that's the
Yeah,
bluish purple.
she
Is that
has
correct?
blue in parentheses
Okay, so I think she
and
means this one.
H and want one I.
Okay. So
One,
did
okay,
so she
she's redone it. She has rewritten it. Belle, I'm sorry. She wants one I, one G, one blue, and purple stone,
all right. Are
and
these the
H.
correct three?
Uh,
Oh, and she said and H. Okay,
and
so and
H.
all right. So let me see if I have the correct four. If
Yes.
not,
Kim,
then
can
I
you
will put
confirm that
some of
those are
these back.
correct? And G. She got
I
G
thought
up
one of
there.
these ones is G. So
She
yes, I
says it's
got G,
perfect.
H, I, and the blue one to the side.
She said perfect.
Okay, let me do some her little
Would
bag.
anyone else like any?
Well, I might have to do a second round at the $2 price point since this was
Yeah,
popular.
those were gorgeous. Welcome back, Shelly Ann.
Welcome back, Shillian. Okay, last call on these. I confused myself. Oh, that's okay, sweetheart. That's okay. I confuse myself all the time. Life is somehow just confusing.
I think it just happens.
All right, well, let me take these and I'm going to dump these aside and I'll fill this up one more time.
All right, let's do another round of charms, ladies.
All right, still just $2. This is new in the package and still sealed. Gold tone. Who likes to fish? Who likes to cook? Who likes to eat? And this one already has the bail on it.
Yes.
I'm going to start that one on E. All right, here's the next one. I might need more light.
So true, Kim. That's so true.
Look at this beautiful setting. Look at the facet. I'm going to put this one on G. This is a great time to remind you that I have these mystery charms. I put 10 charms in this
Yes.
bag for $5. And if you're saying I don't get to pick them, that's right. You don't get to pick them. That's why instead of it being 5 charms for $5, you get 10. But the one thing you do get to pick is whether you want 10 that are totally different, or maybe you want 5 pairs in case you're an earring maker. So if anybody wants the mystery charms, $5 for these. Also, I want to show you that I do have multiples of the fish.
Yes,
Okay.
those are great for boys as well.
Mhm. Next, to those in the Navy, we can sail the 7 seas. Or maybe you just like to boat. Maybe you like to go on cruises. Maybe you like to fish. Maybe you work offshore. So many maybes. I'm going to put that right there. Next,
Lovely.
maybe you love the city. Look at this one with all these skyscrapers on it. Put that
Oh,
on
great
A.
skyline.
All right. Next, this one has a guitar, but also a cross.
That's lovely.
This one is a clear quartz. Put it on J. This one is a glass heart. So it's heavy because it's glass. Okay, let's see what else we got. Here is another one with a bail already, just to slide a little chain through it. I have multiples of this one. It's a textured, I'm not sure if y'all can see the texture. It's not flat, it stands up and it has texture. I'm going to put that on H.
Lovely.
Okay, next, here is a tree of life with some little crystals on it. This one also has a barrel style bail. And last but not least, this would be gorgeous for St. Patrick's Day. Green rhinestones, and it's got a bail as well.
Lovely. All
Great
right,
choices
ladies.
for
Got some
two
great
days.
choices here. That anchor and that fish would go together. I don't know if you'd wear them if it's on the same necklace, but you could wear two different necklaces,
And I
a
really
long
think
one and
the
a short
anchor
one.
would be great on a guy's necklace as well.
Yes, yes, and
And
that cross as well.
maybe it's just being a person of faith, but when I see the anchor, I don't know if you know this old hymn, but it says, my hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly lean on Jesus' name. On Christ the solid rock I stand. So I always think of that old hymn.
Oh, okay.
And when I see the fish, I also think about the verses about being fishers of men.
Fishers of men,
Mhm.
yes.
Okay, well, last call here. If not, we'll get back to something else. And if y'all have suggestions, let me know. You want to see some beauty products, you want to see keychains, candles, brooches, pet clothing, hair accessories, necklaces, earrings, y'all let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep picking stuff.
Right,
All
just
right.
drop it in the chat. Anything you got on your mind, on your shopping list?
Okay. Let me just clear away all of these. We'll go to something totally different. It certainly worked out well for y'all to shout out what you wanted, but I don't know, who has pets or who has long hair or who needs what. If you like air freshener, I have this 2-pack of Febreze pumpkin patch. This is going to be $5 for the 2-pack. Okay, I'll bring out some keychains next.
And Kim says beauty products, makeup.
Okay, I don't have makeup out, but I do have some shampoos and facial cleansers. If y'all like to see hand soap, I've got hand soap just across the room that I can grab, or body wash, or even if y'all want to see kitchen items. Lots of stuff I can get for y'all. Oh no, what was Shelly bidding on? Help me figure this out, Shelly,
$2,
because we're already
maybe.
on to air freshener.
Yeah, she might $2. Maybe it was a mistake because now she's putting in 5. Are you wanting air freshener, Shelly Ann? Okay, Shelly Ann is in for 5 on the air freshener. Yes.
I don't think I have any dog toys. I think I might have some cat toys.
All right, we're going once to Shelly Ann for 5. Going twice. Fair warning. And we are sold to Shelly Ann for $5. Thank you very much, Shelly Ann.
Congratulations. Okay, shampoos are going to be $3 for choice. First, I have a Herbal Essence sulfate-free jojoba oil smoothing air dry. And oh, I'm sorry, this is a conditioner. Pardon me. That one's a conditioner.
Mm.
All right. Next, I've got a coconut oil infusion damage repair shampoo.
Belle, I did that Herbal Essence may be a shampoo because that it says conditioning. So I wonder if it's a shampoo.
Well,
It could be a conditioning shampoo.
okay. Well, you are the expert, so maybe that's why I had it in my bucket of shampoo.
Well, I only say that because it says conditioning and not conditioner.
Well, that totally makes sense to me.
I didn't mean to correct you. I apologize.
No,
We have
no,
Kim
no,
in
no.
at
I'm
3.
glad you did. I am so glad you did. Here is a Head and Shoulders Instant Oil Control. And it says effectively removes oil, and it has a fresh lemon scent. So many
Well,
times during the winter, Kelly, don't we get just a dry scalp? It's not really a dandruff, it's just a dry scalp. Or
yes,
down here
it's
in the
dry
South,
everything.
we use so much hairspray that a lot of times I'll just get hairspray residue. Um,
Yes. We have
here's
Shelly
a Head and Shoulders.
Ann in at 301.
Okay. Here's a Head and Shoulders for men. It's a 2-in-1, and it has that new scent of Old Spice called Swagger. Not the old Spice, but the new Old Spice.
Yes,
Here we
when
have
we
an
use
Everyday Moisture shampoo. And it provides moisture, root to tip, paraben-free, hydrating.
Kim is at 310.
Okay. Next, also for men, I have an Arm& Hammer Ultra Max um, Advanced Control 3-in-1. So this is shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Because you know your guys, they don't want to use all kinds of extra products. They want one that's going to do everything. Well, I am
We have
running out of
Shelly
room.
Ann back at 320.
Okay.
And Kim is out.
And when I mail these products, I put them in a Ziploc bag and seal it. So, God forbid if the delivery carrier just sits on it on his lunch break and something were to damage the bottle, it would only squirt out, worst case scenario, inside the Ziploc. And so
That's
far,
a
that seemed to serve me just fine.
Yes, that's a good idea. I put tape across the lid, and then I have received
Okay.
packages, uh, and it's in something similar to like a saran wrap.
Or
So
uses it at a footrest. Yep, Carla, they do all that. Sometimes I think they must play, catch with some of these boxes.
yeah, I think they do too.
Okay, well, we are sold, sold, sold.
All
Let's
right.
see who picks what.
Sold to Shelly Ann for 320. Which one or ones would you like, sweetheart?
So glad you're here, Carla. I always love when people come back a second time, a third time. It's like a vote of confidence. Like it was good enough the first
Yes,
time that they came back. That makes me so happy.
it's great. Everyone's choosing to spend their Saturday night here with you and I. Shelly
Yes,
Ann would
yes,
like
yes.
the men's Head
How
and
many of the
Shoulders.
men's did you want? Just one?
She would like the
Okay, so
Suave.
I think she wants this one, and this one. Are these three? And just one of
And
each?
are you wanting multiples of each one, Shelly
I have
Ann?
multiples of the Head and Shoulders.
Oh, of the Head and Shoulders. My apologies. Of the Head and Shoulders.
Yeah, this is the one I have multiples of. These two I'm going to go ahead and move since they're one and done.
Okay. And
I
then
wonder if
Kim, you'll be
Janet's still
next if
here. I
there's
don't often have
anything.
men's products, but this is the
All
one. A
right,
few
she would like
times I
just
think I've
one of
men's bought.
each.
Okay, and who
Uh,
picks next?
Kim picks
Okay,
next.
all right. Still have some good ones left.
And yeah, I was gonna say that Head and Shoulders Old Spice, but it's still up there. I see it. Kim, are you interested in any these shampoos?
I so appreciate y'all being here with me.
Okay,
Y'all don't
number
forget
one
to
and
click
number
the thumbs up.
four.
Okay, I
I
think it's
guess that
these
would be
two,
the
right?
ones on the ends.
Okay,
Great choices. Thank you,
great.
Kim. And congratulations. Anyone else interested in the Head and Shoulders? I bet that lemon smells really good. I love the smell of lemons. I love citrus smells in general.
Well, and this is the only one for oil control. You know, some people, especially brunettes, seem to have issues with oily hair, especially in the summer when we're
Yes.
doing a lot of sweating. So,
Yeah.
um, all right, let me move these aside and let's take a look at some other beauty items. We'll keep starting at $3. Let me show you what I have. I've
And
got,
I'm going to tell you a little hint,
okay,
a little hack for your hairspray buildup, like you was mentioning earlier. If you'll put like a
please.
tablespoon of baking soda, mix it with your shampoo, and work it into a lather on your hair and let it sit for about 5 minutes and rinse it out. Sometimes that pulls that hairspray residue off.
Ooh, that is a good hack. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so first I have the strawberries and cream moisturizing shampoo to soften
Shelly
and
Ann would like
shine.
one of the lemon ones. I apologize for interrupting again.
Okay.
She just typed in chat.
All right,
And
here's the lemon one. We will add it. This is
thank
normally when
you,
I'd
Shelly
say,
Ann.
Amy, did you get that? But hopefully Amy will see that addition. All right.
Yes.
Strawberries and cream. This one is
Shelly Ann,
volumizing. Couldn't we
Kim
all
is
use a
in.
little bit more volumizing in our hair?
Kim is in at 3.
All right. Here's the next one. This one is eucalyptus and spearmint. It is an
Mm.
aroma collection. All right, here's another men's one. This one is a men's body wash. We were just talking
This
about
is
a
really
shampoo.
good prices on these.
Here is Tresemme Extra Hold. This is a hairspray. And I also have the Extra Hold um, hairspray in the pump by Tresemme. So let's see if anybody wants these.
We have Kim in at 3.
Okay.
I do believe that aerosol Tresemme is my mom's favorite, but I know she loves Tresemme. I'm, but I'm not quite sure the hold, so it's really great. She's that uh the little old ladies that get their hair done once a week.
Uh-huh.
I just loved my little old ladies.
Well, I just feel like if I go to the trouble to style my hair, to hot roll it or curling iron it or whatever I'm doing, I want it to last through all my errands till I get home. You don't
Yes,
want
me.
to spend all that time doing it and then it just falls or wilts or droops. And our southern weather just seems to instantly take the curl out of my hair as soon as I walk out the door.
All right, Janice is counting this down and sold it to Kim for $3. She would like 1, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 6. Okay.
Is that correct, Kim? Wrong way.
Oh
She said
no,
that
no, no,
she
no.
said that was the wrong way. So there's the aerosol on the left-hand side, the pump hairspray, and the VO5 on the other end. And then the White Rain body wash was after
So
the
which
aroma
ones
shampoo.
do I need to fish out of the hamper? Which ones am I looking to fish out?
You need to get the 2 Tresemme hairsprays
I
and
thought
the
one
White
was
Rain
correct.
body wash.
Neither of the Tresemmes were correct?
She wanted it in the opposite direction. She wanted the aerosol hairspray,
Okay.
and then is it the aroma shampoo and the 2 VO5s?
All right. So this was wrong. And was this one wrong? Trying to remember which was from last round and which one was from the previous round.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That was 4.
Oh my. In the future, let's use the keywords from the name of the product rather than numbers. I wish I had my ability to pull my red line back, but because I'm broadcasting, there isn't a little red line except on YouTube. All right, so this is one of the wrong ones.
Yes.
All right, let me put this back. All right, so the correct one would have been the aerosol.
Aerosol. 2, 3. The small aroma suave.
All right, so this was a correct one.
Yes.
All right,
And
I guess this was incorrect.
no. The last 3 shampoos, the 2 VO5s and the aroma suave, 4, 5, and 6.
All right, so this one, here's a duplicate of the Suave, and this one. Are these the correct 4?
Is that correct, Kim?
Okay, thank you for helping me figure that out, Miss Kelly. Okay.
I'm sorry, Kim. I didn't mean to
It's okay.
talk
You
out
were
of
trying
turn.
to help me, and I couldn't dig in the hamper and look at the screen at the same time. Okay, so anybody else for the eucalyptus and spearmint, the men's White Rain body wash, and the scent is Ocean Wave. And then I had the hairspray. And Janice, just have everybody use keywords from now on, and I will try to give you a keyword as I show it. Anybody else interested in these last 3?
And Belle, I'll make a note of that.
And you know what I just noticed? I've got one more of the aerosol. If anybody else wants an aerosol, just realized I had 2 of them. Anybody else for the last aerosol? Otherwise, I will clear these away, and I've got more stuff to show. Okay. No worries. I could have done this better, but it is just fine. Just fine. Okay. Next, I've got some, this way, some Hang 10 aftershave. Still new in the package. I've got Hang 10 body mist. Some great men's items. It won't be long till Father's Day. I've got an Act anti-cavity. Here is a Beauty 360 absorbent body
Hold on
powder
just a minute, Belle.
in lavender.
Kim, we missed you. What? You would like what? I'm sorry.
Oh, she wanted another aerosol. I found a second aerosol.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
Let,
So now
I'm
2
writing that down
aerosols.
as well. I'm adding it to your list.
Okay. So $3. Here's some nice choices.
Thank you very much, Kim. Appreciate your
I appreciate
patience with
everybody's
me. This
patience.
is my first time.
Okay. Any interest in any of these products? We've got the men's aftershave. We have the men's body mist, anti-cavity, pardon me, and lavender scent absorbent body powder. Although I have to tell you, rather than using that on body, I use it on feet because I like my feet, especially in the summer when they're all sweaty, to smell like lavender and it absorbs the sweat. Because who doesn't want a feet that smell like lavender? Hello, Fever Dream Animation. So good to see you.
Welcome. Hi, Fever Dream Animation.
All right, last call on this one. All right, let me clear these aside. Okay, next we're going to go up to $4. Who needs some facial scrub or
Belle,
something to take your makeup off with? Yes, ma'am.
Belle, Shelly Ann would like the body powder for $3, please.
All right. Let me grab that.
Thank you, Shelly Ann.
Okay, here's the body powder. All right, next $4 for choice. First choice is St. Ives Soft Skin. It's a scrub with avocado and honey. It says that it instantly exfoliates and hydrates to leave your skin soft. And you'll see it's paraben free, dermatologist tested, and cruelty free. The other choice is Skin Refreshing Apricot Scrub, which is hydrating, oil free, sulfate free, gently exfoliates to smooth for healthier looking skin. And this compares to St. Ives. So looking for $4 for choice. Also, I've got the Clean and Clear Deep Action Exfoliating Scrub, oil free, made by Johnson and Johnson. And I'm going to add this huge bottle in. This is a lavender body wash, but this is not 8 ounces. This is not 16 ounces. This is 32 ounces. So 2 full pounds of sweet lavender smell. Um, you can use it as a huge bottle or you can use it as a refill for your smaller bottles. Just imagine how many baths and showers you can take with 32 ounces. That's 2 pounds.
Oh, that's a good buy right there.
Also, speaking of good buys, I have this huge bottle. This is 28 ounces. It's the men's deep clean anti-dandruff shampoo. So let me move these over. We want to get these giant bottles in as well now that we're at the $4 price point. So we have the expensive skin refreshing exfoliating scrubs, and we have the huge value packaging.
Shelly Ann is in at 4.
Okay. I so appreciate y'all coming tonight. Oh, Kim, have a good night, sweetheart. So glad you came. Hope to see you
Yes, have a
Monday
good
at
night,
7.
Kim.
That's right. We'll be back Monday at 7 and Tuesday at 9. 2 more auctions you can combine for savings on shipping.
We're going once, going twice, fair warning. Sold to Shelly Ann for $4. Which one of ones would you like? She would
Okay.
like the lavender body wash.
I have 2 available. Does she want one or both?
Shelly Ann, would you like one or both? Shelly Ann?
I hope she hasn't lost internet.
Yeah.
Just
Her,
one. Okay.
just one. Thank you, Shelly Ann.
Anybody else? Okay, last call on these. All right, I'll clear these off and these will be available on the replay. Next, yes, we're going to go to the $5 price point. Okay, at the $5 price point by Dead Sea Collection, I have body oil retinol, which renews the skin's surface. It softens it to promote well-being and helps to reduce irritation. So this is going to be your first choice at the $5 price point. Your second choice is St. Ives Intensive Healing. This is an advanced body moisturizer. It's for severe dry skin relief for sensitive skin. This is unscented, hypoallergenic, and it's for sensitive skin. So if you've been saying, don't you have any that don't have any smell, that are unscented, hypoallergenic, here you go. And last but not least, I have this diabetic skin soothing lotion. It says that it compares to Gold Bond Ultimate, that it moisturizes, hydrates, relieves dry skin, that it's non greasy, that it's fragrance free, that it's dermatologist tested. So $5 for choice. I also have this Lacura facial serum, and it's a vitamin C serum, and it helps to promote bright and radiant skin.
St. Ives brand is really good. And it being winter, dry skin is horrible. Anyone interested in any of these for $5?
Okay, last call on this one then. Next, Janice, we're going down to $2.
Have a good night,
$2.
Carla. Thank you for being here. It was good to see you.
Oh, good night. I have these soothing bath crumbles. This first one has the scent of coconut and lime. Here is the next. This one is strawberry and jasmine. $2 for choice. And then after this, I see at the top of the hour, we'll do another dollar round.
Yes, it is.
And I know we've done charms twice, so I'm going to do something else. So, but let's see if anybody is interested in these $2 bath crumbles. Did we ever get the price in the chat? So, two different scents. Looking for $2 starting bid. Thank you, Janice. All right. Once again, the scents are coconut lime and strawberry jasmine. And I love that the crumbles are all different sizes. So if for some reason you want just a little crumble because you think, well, it's not going to be such a long bath, or maybe you want a big one, or maybe you want a whole bunch. So it can be as much or as little as you want. And not only is it pretty, but it is made with these great scents.
We have Janice in it too.
Now, this one, it says, has Moroccan oil. And this one says that it has jojoba oil.
Going once, going twice.
And I have two of this one and only one of this.
Fair warning. And we are sold to Miss Janice for $2. Which one or ones would you like? Janice would like the coconut one. You want one or two?
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's this one, right? Coconut. Okay. Did she ever say one or two? One. Okay. Anybody else for second choice? Okay, last call. All right, put these away. And we're going to go to our next Belle's Bargain Bonanza. Okay, I've got these cute little hair accessories, and I might have too much light. These are on cute little alligator clips, and they're furry. Look how cute these are. So furry little hearts. I've got 4 in white. I have 3 in blue. I have just 1 in a sunshine yellow, 1 in a blush pink, and 1 in a slight mint green.
So darling. We have Janice in at 1.
No, I think the one may have been the
Oh, you're
quantity
correct.
of
I
coconut
apologize.
that it's okay. So we are looking for $1 starting bid on the furry heart Corvette. And then after this, I'll do some keychains. I think we had a request for keychains.
Yes, ma'am, we did.
And I've got 2 different types of keychains. And they are actually initial keychains, which I think makes them super fun. Okay, any interest? Maybe I should have stuck with the charms. Would y'all rather I swap these out for charms? Y'all can tell me. It won't hurt my feelings if you say swap this out for charms. Oh, we have a bid. 1. Okay. Well, I guess I don't need to swap it out then. And she liked it so much she bid twice. Okay. If there's no other interest, Janice, just go ahead and count it down and keep it moving.
Here's Shelly Ann in at 1. They have alligator clip backs, Janice.
And even though they're for hair, you could probably use these for decor. So
We're
I have
going
1
1.
in sunshine yellow, 1 in blush, 1 in mint green, 3 in blue, and 4 in white. Shelly, were you bidding on something you didn't know what it was?
We're
Oh,
going
bless your heart. That's
twice.
so sweet. So sweet.
Shelly Ann, these are hair accessories.
And Kelly, having a background in the salon, can probably explain them better than I would. Don't you think these would be great for somebody who's growing out their bangs and they just need to kind of pin it to one side? Or
Yes,
maybe who
ma'am.
wants to do a side pony? You know, you always have those little hairs that just want to fall out when you're scraping all your hair to the side to be a side pony. Do you think that might
Yes.
also be a good use for these?
Yes, very, very good. Very, very, very good choice. And we are sold Chilean for $1. Chilean, which one or ones would you like? One of each color. You want one of each color?
Okay. All right. A white, a blue, the only mint green, the only blush pink, and the only yellow. All right. So everybody else, there's only white and baby blue remaining. Anybody else?
It was 5 hair accessories.
Okay, last call on these. And Janice's announcements are just so festive with her fleur-de-lis and her shamrocks.
Janice would like the 2 blue, please.
Okay. Great if you want to sweep both sides of your hair back separately, don't you think? Or maybe for pigtails.
Well, I have long, straight hair, and
You and me
when
both.
it falls in my face, it
Uh-huh.
drives me nuts. So this
I
would be
do.
just the perfect thing to just be able to pull it over out of your face and slide that little alligator clip up in there and hold it back. Awesome idea.
All right. So what we have left are 3 pristine white furry hearts.
Oh, wow, Janice. Great idea.
Very creative.
That's
You'll have to upload a picture on Discord to show us how it all works out.
and was it Kim that was going to repurpose the pictures from earlier? She was going to add hooks and
Yes.
make it a jewelry holder.
Don't I
That's
just have one
awesome.
of the most creative audiences ever?
Yes, and so people have so many great ideas.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to move these aside. And once again, we'll just do something totally different for the next hour. I may not have warned Kelly how long our broadcast is. If you ever need to take a quick bathroom break, you feel free and I will keep selling. You can come and go. I think I forgot to tell her how many hours it might be. All right, next I have these keychains, and these are from Claire's. These are going to be initial keychains. Now, let's look at the original Claire's price.
Okay, Belle, I'm going to interrupt you. Shelly Ann would like to take the last 3 for a complete sellout of the hair accessories.
Okay. Let me show this one item. I will lay it down and grab the last 3 then. Okay, this
Yes,
was
ma'am.
originally $9.99. Look how exquisite it is, though. You get the long holder, you get the keychain, you get a little heart, and look how gorgeous these letters are. This is one heavy duty keychain. Can you see now why it is $9.99? Here's the last 3. Thank you so much, Shelly Ann. But you know what, Kelly? This is Bargains by Belle. So I'm not gonna
Yes.
sell it for $9.99.
Well, what are you going to sell it for, Belle?
Well, if I sold it for $5, it'd be half price.
Oh, wow. That would be a really great deal.
But $5 for a keychain, that just still seems like a little bit much.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm going to start these because I don't have every single alphabet letter. So not every letter is going to be available. I'll go through the letters I have with you. I'm going to start these and only 3. And I'll just let people bid them up where they think it should be. I'm going to start these at just 3. Look how pretty
Oh,
the
that's
A is.
amazing.
Look how pretty the A is. Now, I opened that one up to show y'all. Most of these are still sealed. How great is that? Here's the A. Here is an M. Here is a K. I'm so sorry Tim is missing out on that. Here is an L. But maybe she'll watch the replay. Some of these letters I have multiples of. Some of these I don't. Let's see, do I have any different ones?
Again, the letters so far are L, A, J, M, and K. It's kind of sideways. I couldn't see it.
I think that may be it for different letters. Because in the mixed case I bought, I thought it would be 1 per letter, and it just wasn't. So when you buy something, Kelly, called a mixed case, don't expect it to be equal numbers of every letter. They will pick a few that they think are popular and give you multiples. So
Yes,
any interest in these? I just think they are
$3. Great price for these silicone keychains from Claire's with that. Show that price tag again for a $10 keychain. Very sturdy. Tags on, brand new.
And
Great
these are double-sided. Double-sided. You know, so many are single-sided and just flat. And look how thick it is. Okay, well, if there's no interest, I will clear these. And then I have some others that are totally different. Okay, if this isn't your vibe and you're more into earthy or arts and crafts, I have these. These have wooden painted beads. So here's the first one. It's a C. Here's the second one. It's an S. Next, I've got an M. Still $3 for choice. Here's an A. An N. K. Oops, let me move my back. Here is a W. And once again, a few of these I have multiples. And that seems to be the few that I have left.
These are great.
$3. Wooden initial letters, wooden B.
My keychain has the beads like that, so I can put it on my wrist. And that helps me when I have to walk, because I live in an apartment, so I don't have to dig through my purse. So this is great, and this is a great price, you guys.
Y'all let me know if you might like to see some hair accessories or candles or pet clothing, necklaces, earrings. Otherwise, I'll just pick something next. Kathy,
we have Kathy in for 3.
Thank you so much, Miss Kathy. And Shelly Ann's also in for 3. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, 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 bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, up. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, up. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, up, up. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, bid it up. Bid it up.
Shelly Ann is in at 301. Kathy is back in at 302.
Oh, I'm so glad you like this kind. You know what would be funny, Kelly, is somebody watching the replay and they're just kind of zooming through, zooming, and they're like, KNAMSC. Oh, what is this bell woman trying to spell? Can you imagine how funny it was if they didn't hear the explanation and they're just, looking at the various pictures to see what they want to find from the replay? How perplexed and confused they might be.
Yeah. I've
Oh.
been sitting here. What is that game where you shake it up in the letters and you spell as many words as you can?
Boggle. I love that game.
Boggle. Yes. I was wondering if anyone else was trying to see how many words they could spell with the letters. Shelly Ann came in at 303 and Kathy came back at 304.
Well, it would be hard because there's only one vowel, but you could still get
I see snack and smack
yes,
and mask and man and can. And also with the S, you can make those plural. Shelly Ann is at 305.
scan and scam,
Yes.
swan and swam.
You know, my brain is just always thinking like that.
Well, it just shows how smart and intellectual you are. But I love that Boggle game. Growing up, when it was my turn to pick for family game night, that was one of the games that I would always pick. That and categories.
Shelly Ann is out.
Okay.
And we have Kathy at 306. Anyone else want to come in on these?
Well, Janice, let's go ahead and count it down for you, please.
Did we lose Janice?
Janice?
Would you like for me to count it down?
Sure.
Okay, we're going once, going twice, fair warning, and we're going to be sold to Kathy Dubray. Thank you very much, Miss Kathy, and she would like the letter M.
Okay, here's an M. That was one of the ones I had multiples of. All right, and I think Shelly Ann was our backup bidder.
So yes, Shelly Ann, are you interested in any of the other letters?
We're not out of anything, so we should.
Shelly Ann would like one S and one C.
Okay, here's an S and a C. Kind of reminds me of C.S. Lewis.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
Anyone else? Well, great minds think alike.
Absolutely. It's okay. We knew it had to be some glitch. Kelly counted it down and everybody's picking. So we're good.
Thank you, Shelly Ann.
All right. Anybody else? We're still not sold out of any yet. I've got a lesser quantity. I have, let's see, 2Ks left, 3As, just one N, just one M, just one S, just one C, and just one W. That's what my quantities are. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh, oh. Okay, last call. Okay,
Okay,
next
Shelly Ann. Thank you. You have a good night. I've got her a note. She's going to email you.
okay. And hopefully, if you didn't see my 2 emails, check your junk folder, check your spam folder, and just press to accept the email, to save the email. That way, you're not missing the emails from me, so that I can make sure and get the right quantity and links for your necklaces and the right quantity for those medicine holders you want. Okay, next, look at this beautiful set. I'm going to start this set at only $10. You're going to get the pendant on the necklace with the earrings, an entire matching set. And look how it just sparkles. It is a beautiful sapphire color. This regal royal blue. Here's the back. Oops, I got the necklace. There we go. So you'll see it's
Makes me think of
post back.
Titanic blue.
Yes.
Beautiful. Prom's coming up.
And also, this would be great to go to the office, to go to your Sunday best, to, wear when you're going to apply for that loan or to get a car or whatever it is where you're trying to look your best. Because these are not huge and garish, these are really a modest size, beautifully crafted, lots of sparkle. Sometimes people make the mistake of wearing these huge, ridiculous, gaudy pieces, but this is upscale enough that people could think it was real, even though it is costume jewelry and only $10 for the entire set.
There are a lot more people that are doing that. Like, it's women that have real expensive wedding sets. They are going to the um, cubic zirconium ones and stuff like that to wear around in public. Uh, so it's not to damage the quality of the diamond or bump it or anything like that. A lot of
And,
people are doing that.
yes, and if, God forbid, you ever got robbed or held up, or somebody bumped you and a stone fell out, the stone falls out of a $10 piece. Oh, well. If it falls out from something that was thousands of dollars, you're going to be rolling around on the floor looking for that diamond or sapphire. This,
Yes.
you don't have to worry about that. Or if your kids want to borrow it someday, oh, it's fine. So, but it's really an excellent replica. But if there's no interest, we will pass on this. Next, $6 for choice. Let's see if anybody likes hummingbirds. Now, these
Oh,
necklaces are all under glass. So when I say under glass, let me take one off. These have a glass cabochon. Do you see how it's mounted? So this is glass, and it's held in by this really sturdy um, frame. And here's the bail. These all come on cords, but I'm glad to swap it out for a chain necklace if you prefer. I do also sell chain necklaces for just $1, cords for just $1, and even little gift boxes for just $1. Here's what a little gift box looks like, and you will see this would fit just fine in a gift box. Look right here how perfectly it would fit.
beautiful.
Oh, these necklaces are going to be $6 per choice, but let me give you a close-up of each individual one. Here's the first one. They all have different colors in them. Here's the second one. And you'll see some beaks go to the right, some beaks go to the left. It has roses with it. This one has a sunflower in the background. So looking for $6 for choice. And I
Yes,
think these
beautiful.
would be lovely for Mother's Day. Might have too much light.
The roses are gorgeous.
Thank you, thank you. Well, I'll tell you what I will do. I don't think I've done a buy more, save more tonight. And that's one of the fun things that I love to do when I have quantities of things. Since I have 5 choices here, if anybody wants to pick two, I will sell two for $9. Any two
Wow.
of your choice for $9. Buy more, save more.
That's a very good deal.
And these have such a nice weight to them with the glass cabochon. It may not look like it on screen, but it's really a substantial piece. And I love these leather cords because in the summer, when you're just sweating, you don't want to be sweating all over metal, do you, Kelly? So the
No,
cords are
absolutely
a
not.
great alternative, especially for summer jewelry. And you'll see these have nice, light, summery shades. Except for this one. This one has autumn shades.
I,
So,
I,
but it's still
I
hot in the
love that.
autumn.
I love sunflowers. I think they're beautiful when they bloom, when they open up.
And I love that the bird on top of it is blue because the blue really is set apart from the yellow of the sunflower. Okay, last call on these hummingbirds. Okay, I'll show just a couple more pieces. And then if there's no interest in jewelry, so be it. Okay, next. This one is still new in the package. I hated to open it. This is a gorgeous piece of abalone, and it's on a
Wow.
black cord, and it is 3 big pieces of abalone that are channel set.
Beautiful.
Brand new, never touched, never worn. You know, so many times when people are showing you jewelry, you don't know how old is it? how many people have had their body oils and their fingerprints on it? This one, totally new, never worn, never touched. Now, eventually somebody may say, open it up, and then I will have to take it out. But for now, I just ordered this, just got it in. And one of the things that I love about the abalone is you can see the striations, you can see so many colors. I'm going to start this one at 10. And this is a substantial size pendant, not so large that you're like, ha ha ha, it's so big and ridiculous. But it's not a teeny tiny where nobody would notice. You can tell next to my thumbnail.
Very pretty.
Thank you.
Lay flat perfectly right there at your collarbone. Beautiful. I like that the black cord, it, it makes the pendant pop out more,
It
in my
does.
opinion.
You know, sometimes the chains are so elaborate, it competes with the pendant. So I really thought the black cord was such a great choice because your eye just goes straight to the pendant.
Beautiful piece.
Thank you. Well, if there's no interest in jewelry, let me show one more piece. This one's only going to be $3. It is this very simple cross. Got a little bit of bling on it, but it's just a simple cross. We'll start this one at just $3. I think this would be such a sweet Easter gift. You know, sometimes,
Yes.
Kelly, we get so caught up in the eggs and the chicks and the bunnies that we forget that Easter is really about our Savior Jesus dying on a cross. And my mother was a mother that we still had Easter egg hunts and we still had the bunnies and the chicks. But the last thing we opened was always something that showed the real meaning of Easter. And I think this would be a great candidate for that last gift that you open, the one like right before you leave to go to church or go to Sunday school, or wherever you worship, a mass, a catechism, um, on Easter morning.
I think with my children, I had three. Think I want to say about when they were about 10. The young one Easter we did Bibles when they
Uh-huh.
were the younger ages, and was all almost like cartoony, into the Easter bunny. But when they got to like 10 years old, then we started introducing more, you know, and we got them bought them Bibles with their names on it for Easter, and would
Oh, so
always do
nice.
uh, something religious in that way at Easter. Uh, we uh, we tried to, like you said, show the real,
Hmm. Absolutely.
But don't get me wrong, I love the Easter bunny.
Well, and God made the bunnies, God made the chicks,
That's
God made
right.
eggs, and especially at the prices eggs are these days. Um,
Oh my
so they're
goodness.
all creations of God and all of the cute little animals. So therefore, there's no problem with that. You just need to, like you said, circle back to remember the true meaning. And I think that this is a wonderful last place to leave the auction. with this image of the cross. I want to thank
I'm sitting here
Janice.
holding my cross. I wear a cross around my
Aw,
neck every day.
aw, that is so sweet. Well, I want to thank Janice for running the chat. And I want to thank
It's
Amy, who's your
awesome.
diver, for making the list. And she'll be reading the list for invoices and helping divvy out the hamper tomorrow. I want to thank Miss Kelly Kay for filling in for Laurie tonight. It was so nice not having to do this all by my lonesome. I appreciate you. And
I appreciate you having me here.
I'll be looking to watch you on Wednesday when
Yes.
you are the guest seller on Lisa's new adventure. I'm sure you will have some great items to share with us. And I am so thrilled that you've branched out and we're co hosting tonight. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
I am so glad I could help. I love everyone, and it I it warms my heart to be able to be here and be with everyone tonight. I have really enjoyed it,
And
and
now,
I hope
when
I've
people see,
done. I hope I've done some. No, I had Janice buying all kind of stuff.
and
That's
now
because
when
my
people
eyes
see
stopped.
Special K in the chat, they will have a icon and a voice to put with it. So you have just such a sweet Southern voice, fit in perfectly with my channel. So thank you once again, and blessings to you, blessings to Janice. I want to thank all of the members, and memberships are still available, as well as the viewers, the bidders, the buyers, and all of the ballerinas. And to all of you, I say, laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. Good night, and God bless you.